Have my own name right.
All right, we live. Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this stuff is not working. Thank you for showing up this Saturday afternoon as we get to do our draft for League Number 2. We're going to be taking a number 3 next week with our league over there. And if you still want to be part of the Jobu Sports fantasy football leagues, be sure to join our Discord channel. As soon as my man Stuart Borson comes in, he'll pop the link on the chat and just go in there and say, hey, I want to play fantasy football. Our leagues this year are free because, we're just kind of getting people who are getting their feet wet into the program and stuff. But there are prizes. We're going to be giving away Joe Barty's. We're going to be giving away autographed Jobu t-shirts. And for the losers in there, besides just getting that L, you're going to get a toilet bowl. That's right. You're going to get a toilet bowl for all of your efforts. So nobody is going to be left out. And I guess the music just ended. So without further ado, I think, who's that knocking on my door? I think that's Stuart. Let me let Stuart in here and ask Stuart to unmute his mic. Stuart, welcome, Stuart. All right, so we have one more person that we're actually Stewart. Stewart over there partying hard.
I have to set the tone for the day. It's draft day, sir.
No, actually, it's Cowboys preseason game.
Oh,
We've got all kinds of news that are going on. Now, Rashid said he was on his way about an hour ago. I hope nothing happened to him and stuff. So I'm gonna, if we can hold off until he gets here before we start doing the draft. We'll give him a few minutes and see what's happening. So how are
we
you
were
doing?
having
So
some issues getting him signed up, but I was talking to him. He's stuck in traffic. He's been on the way though, so he should be there soon.
okay, all
He's
right,
signed up. I got that handled.
Nice.
cool beans. Okay,
Was it
so
the ESPN app that was screwing things up for us?
It doesn't matter. It's taken care of.
Stu, we don't see
Okay.
a picture from you, my man.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. My bad.
Okay, and Richard. Okay, and for everybody who doesn't know, also we have Richard in here. Richard is also one of my best friends. I've known Richard since I think 2005, and he was with us during the Hall of Fame trip. That was incredible. But he is cold chilling, kicked back in the dark, ready to be laser focused on drafting his team. So he doesn't want to have anybody, messing with the whole mindset of what's going to go on in here. Right,
See,
Rich?
everybody's different with
Oh,
draft day.
so what does he do? He puts his camera open now. But you've got your mic muted, man. You got to unmute your mic.
Mike's not
Man,
unmuted.
my bad about that. Yeah, how
There.
y'all guys doing?
Rich,
Sitting
what's
here
up, Rich?
watching this Bears Bills preseason game.
Did
And,
you see that pass by Justin Fields down there? That was actually a
Yeah,
decent
man,
pass.
that was pretty crazy.
Other than that, though, the Bears are who we thought they were.
Fields is going to be
Oh,
nice.
damn!
Oh,
Damn!
Jesus!
Damn! Welcome to the NFL. I'm sorry. Justin Fields just got jacked up, and his helmet flew the f off. He got
That was a
15.
nice. That was a
That
illegal
was
hit, but,
no.
like you said,
I don't know.
it was
He lowered his head. They're gonna say he lowered his head,
I mean, yeah.
but he got him right underneath of
Wow.
the helmet, and that helmet flew off. And that was face-to-face contact, not helmet to helmet. That was helmet to face. Damn,
Wow.
that was like a normal hit back in the day, right? That wouldn't have been a flag back in the
No,
day.
not back in the day.
Oh
How you
man.
doing, Rich?
Okay,
Doing okay. How you fellas doing?
we're doing great. Okay, so I see Roseanne,
That's my
Roland.
sister y'all might hear in the background, by the way. You're fine.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I've been working on the outdoor set, so I may have a few hiccups in here, so forgive me. Um, okay. So, Rich, you do fantasy football a lot, don't you? Your mic's mute.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was saying something to my sister. I didn't want to bleed your call with it, but yeah. I actually am a commissioner of my own league, of a pay league that I've been running now for I don't know. Gosh, I guess it's getting close to 15 years now.
Damn. So
So
okay.
it's
So
been
all
a
right.
long time.
So you're a fantasy football shark then. All right. Well, we appreciate you being here on Jobu Sports Report. And Richard is actually, for you Steeler fans out there, we don't have too many Steeler fans yet. He's going to be doing a YouTube channel called Six Rings because those mother humpers got 6 rings. You know, they owe us one of those. They should be 5 rings myself. I mean, I'm gonna put it
That's
out there like that,
hilarious.
okay? That y'all got lucky on one of those, okay?
Okay,
Hey, look, they gave Aaron Rodgers one too.
okay. If I pull that lucky stuff on y'all about that daggone Neil O'Donnell Super Bowl, I would get fried on here. But I'm just going to leave that alone.
Hey, what you mean? Neil O'Donnell didn't think that that Brown was it Brown? No, who
Yeah,
was
it was
our
Larry
Larry
Brown who
Brown?
went on
That
to sign
Larry
a
Brown
monster
wasn't
free
his
agent
teammate.
contract with the Raiders and was never heard from again.
Oh man, yeah, the good old Raiders. Let's go get that guy. He's Super Bowl MVP and pay him like $20 million, even though he's
We
not a starter.
we made Larry Brown famous. I got to tell you.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, David Wiley's in the house too. David Wiley is got his second COVID shot, and so he's supposed to be drafting as well. Rashid, you know what? We may have to start without Rashid. All right, so I'm the still the virgin here, even though I have one team right now. My man Stuart Morrison is running this. I think we have the very first pick.
Roz is helping us. I'm drafting with you. Me and Roz are running the
All
fantasy
right.
football.
So here's my problem understanding that this is called a snake draft, everybody. So I have the first pick, but then it goes all the way down and then it goes in reverse order. So then I don't have my second pick until 25th,
Let's see.
right?
That's where I would like to say something,
Go
but
ahead.
I don't want to give away the guys that I might be looking at that I think will be there when we get there.
Okay, no,
But
don't do that.
typically, the first pick in the draft in a normal one quarterback, uh, if it's a snake draft and it doesn't have a third round reversal, which is just that, like in the snake draft, it goes first and then comes back and then third. And in a third round reversal, which we're not doing, it go to first, back to second, and then instead of going like today, we have the 3.1
Uh-huh.
and a reverse and a third round reversal. We wouldn't have the 3.1. Three would go back to the other end and start down that way. But the way we got it with the snake, we're going to have that 2.12 and the 3.1, and that should turn out to be ideally a quality RB1 and wide receiver one. I'd like to get one of each, but depending on what's there, we might stack up on certain position and go another route when we
Okay.
pick again.
All right. Well, Rashid said he'll be here in a couple minutes, so we'll hold on to that. But I want to address something. I know we don't have too many people that are in here right now. Everybody here is for fantasy football, but since the Cowboys do play in a couple of hours, somebody sent me a link from The Score. Have you guys heard of The Score before? The Score. Whenever I go on my AOL, to check my. Yes, I'm that old. Okay, I don't want to hear shit because I've got an AOL. I've had it for like 30 years. I'm not getting rid of that one. But if I go on my AOL, they of course have all these news things, and of course The Score is one of these ones, which is kind of like sports, but kind of like a gossip sports stuff. And
Yeah.
so somebody had actually sent me a link. They said it's going around on Facebook. Let me actually pull it up on my thing here. He asked me if I would address it. But the Score has up on there. There's a belief that Dak Prescott may not return at all this season. Report: Dallas Cowboys quarterback may not be back all season long as he continues to deal with various injuries.
Roz, you want this one or you want me to take this one? Is that the evil clown laugh? I'll take that one. I was actually on.
No, that was the. I don't even entertain such things.
I was watching a mock draft with some of my friends. Hustler was on there. Bogart, who will be here in a minute, he was in the chat, and I tune in, and boom, there it is. Oh, the Cowboys are hiding shit up. Dak's hurt. He might not play all season. Does this mean Zeke's stock rises? Do we drop Dak? I'm staying away from all the Cowboys offense. We don't know what's going on. The guy broke his ankle last year. Shut up. He's fine.
But it's not only the score, because last night during the Washington game, you had Adam Schefter break news that Dak Prescott may not be 100% all season. And in which case, then Mike Farello goes ahead and he has a then thing on there, of course, and he says, well, the Cowboys, maybe they should go get Gardner Minshew because they don't have experience in their backups. And Gardner Minshew has more experience than Garrett Gilbert. And I'm just kind of – so and I've got people who have gone through and they've said, go sign Colin Kaepernick. Philip Rivers.
I don't know why it's gone so batshit crazy with Dak, but it's annoying. Maybe it's because we're on Hard Knocks. It's just a big story. Everybody's just I don't know.
Well,
but Dak,
that's exactly what it is. Everybody's buying the hype because everybody wants their name tagged alongside the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Because everybody is getting publicity anytime somebody searches for Dallas Cowboys. Matter of fact, Mark had taught me a little bit about this marketing setup with the social media and stuff himself. And the reality is, right now, everybody is doing their regular work, which is normal, studying preseason injuries.
Yeah.
And Dak just happens to be another statistic. So those statistics come out, and then we tie them in with Hard Knocks.
I won't say just another statistics, because here's the thing. The Dallas Cowboys are micromanaged. Oh, there's the stinking – sit your ass down. Oh, I forgot. That is the Cowboys chair, isn't it?
Hey, I got to say this real quick, and then I got to mute my mic for a minute.
Okay.
But
that's where I got the mic set
watching
up.
That draft, my comment to them was, quit being chicken littles. Dak is fine. The sky ain't falling.
The sky's not falling. I don't think the sky's falling. And here's what's funny is because nobody's talking about Carson Wentz. He had foot surgery that, oh, my God, that the Colts are in trouble and that they need to sign another quarterback, right? He literally had foot surgery and is going to be out, they said, 4 to 6 weeks, right? Now, here it is. Josh Allen didn't play for Buffalo, so do we have to worry about Josh Allen? Right? Because he's not playing preseason snaps, although Buffalo's just like kicking ass on there. But there's not that many players that actually play preseason games. Jalen Hurts, he got on the rag there. I'm sorry, had stomach cramps, and he didn't play. And he hasn't played in preseason. So, should they worry over there with the Eagles? Am I crazy?
No, they don't have to worry because they have a Super Bowl winning backup.
Oh, Joe Flacco. You mean the guy who couldn't stick with the Denver Broncos that don't have a quarterback? Right?
Well, no, I'm not specifically pointing out Dallas, though if I was going to point out Dallas.
Here it comes.
I mean, we saw what Ben didn't do shit Nucci did last year.
Yeah.
But you had said before, and I agree with you, there are a lot of bad backup quarterback situations across the entire league, which is why every year 2 to 3 new quarterbacks come in and get a shot. And that is why we see an average of 50 to 57 quarterbacks per year start a single game.
Right.
Over across 32 teams, that, do the math, that's more than 32.
Well, I'm gonna throw a broadside at my man Richard right here, right now, because of his situation here. There's some people that are saying that the future is now, and Dwayne Haskins is the future.
That's just silly. That's silliness.
You mean you haven't heard those rumors?
I heard he's looking pretty good, actually.
Everybody need to breathe. I mean, thankfully, he's looked the way you would hope he would look in preseason games, playing against, other people's second and third team players and things of that nature. I mean, you certainly, if he's supposed to be a first round talent, you certainly want him to look like that. So, I'll give him some credit there. But as far as anointing him some kind of future, me personally, I'm just going to sit here and stick with hoping that Ben plays well and doesn't get hurt, and then we'll worry about what the future is going to hold this time next year.
Okay. All right, I'm just checking. You know, I don't want the Cowboys to be the only one with controversy over here. Let me stir some shit up and try and deflect onto somebody else.
Oh, you want to stir some?
Okay, yeah, I want to stir some shit up.
All right, how about this one? There are quotes that came out after the game.
Yeah.
Now I don't know when, but they got reported to me at 3:00
Can
on
you
my
hear good
feed, indicating that Ron Rivera is not settled now with his quarterback because of the way Fitzpatrick showed out.
I would agree with that.
I would too. I mean, I looked at Fitzpatrick, and listen, you can look at. I think he had 99 yards or something like that. The plays that he got a lot of yards on were basically like screen plays that they went for 15 and 20 yards. Everything was like a dump off, and when he did have guys open, he had a lot of passes that were way overthrown. And I can't say that Heineke was a hell of a lot better either. They have some problems at quarterback. Now, that defense, their defense is stout. They scare me, but I think that you can still get over on them. You know, there's ways to beat that speed. I think you can screen against them and stuff, but you have to be able to have an offensive line that's going to be stout. The Cowboys truly will need to have that offensive line together. And for the Cowboys, we don't play them till week 14. And that's worrisome. Will our offensive line, being older guys, be able to hold up that late in the season?
Man, it somewhat stuns me that Washington went into this season with the big plan being Fitzpatrick at quarterback. I mean, clearly he's a bridge type of guy,
right.
But to who?
They didn't get anybody to
exactly. So like weird offseason acquisitions at that position.
The thing that's amazed me is how people have made him out to be like, you know, Joe Montana. Oh, they got Ryan Fitzpatrick, and you know, with that defense, and I'm kind of like, are you serious? I've actually had trolls that come in and tell me I'm an idiot. He's got 228 touchdown passes. He's got more touchdown passes than Dak. It's like, you know, how many years has the guy been playing?
And for how many teams?
Right. You know, he started for 8 different teams, which is an NFL record. The reason why you start for 8 different teams isn't because you're great. It's like we just need a bridge for now to get the next guy, but they don't have the next guy.
Yes, they do.
Who? Heineke?
I would think so.
It's called a top 5 draft pick.
They're not going to be in the top 5. I would say Heineke.
You know what? I'm sorry. You know, the Eagles can say it was just preseason, and I get preseason. It's hard to judge a whole lot by preseason. But, you know, when you see that team literally, I saw nothing that you could say for the Eagles that was like, oh, okay, you can hang your hat on that. And they can say it was.
They look bad.
You can say it was second and third string players, but they were playing against second and third string players as well. They were just bad. And I think that's going to be a terrible season. Although, you know, they will have draft picks for next year, and this is just restarting the building process.
Jalen Hurts didn't play.
Yeah, okay.
Jalen Hurts didn't play.
Yeah, and you honestly think that it's going to make that big a difference?
I make a little bit of difference. It's not going to be Flacco.
Okay. All right. So instead of 35 to nothing, it'll be 35 to 7.
Yeah, it could be that, or 14.
Okay, and I know you're not talking about somebody's quarterback either, because you still have.
Wait a minute, hold on.
You got Danny. Can I borrow a dime?
Yeah.
Why do you? Okay, so are we going to go through this again? Why do you praise Dak so much, man?
What's going on, Tay?
Oh, man. Okay.
Why?
You know what? I guess we're ready to get into the fantasy draft now, aren't we? Tay, how you doing, man?
We're waiting on Bogart, and the draft doesn't start.
Oh, okay.
10 more minutes.
Tay, your mic's kind of your bandwidth is low, my man. Tay's out. You in your truck? In a truck?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Just trying to get some work done, man.
Hey, that's what we all try to do, man. Shout out to you. Okay. I guess that's Bogart.
I think I know who that is.
That's Bogart. All right. So you were saying, I'm sorry, everybody, we've got my man, the stinking New York Giant fan up in here. What's up, Rashid? How you doing?
I'm all right, bro. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I got my Cowboys tonight. The weather's actually nice, so we're sitting outside, getting ready to do a fantasy draft. I got some of my friends, my people up in here, and you know, we're talking football. So how else could it be besides great?
It's almost close to football season.
That's
man.
right. David Wiley Hurts had a game day itis. I actually started to make a joke last night about this, but then I thought better of it because I figured that I might get in trouble with all the ladies. But I was sitting there thinking about this. He looked fine warming up. You saw him dancing there and everything else, and then all of a sudden his stomach starts hurting real bad. It just came on like a sudden, severe stomach cramp.
Yeah, he must have ate something.
Well, look, I'm not saying anything in particular, but they did, go into the hospital. They did have to give him a COVID test.
Yeah, they did because you go in
And
the
there's
hospital.
rumors he might have had Chinese for dinner.
Chinese.
Well, I know what I'm not
Mute
having
your
for
mic,
dinner.
Bogart.
Okay. Is Bogart? I don't see him on the screen.
He's up there. He's just muted.
I see Tay. I
that
see
him right
Rich.
there?
No, that's Tay.
Oh, okay.
No, believe me, Bogart will talk your head off. If Bogart's there, you will hear Bogart.
When do you want me to screen share the? Oh, whoop, we can't. But the draft room.
Well, whenever we're ready to start doing the draft.
I've got me and his team up for the draft room already.
Oh,
If
I
I-
didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't hit the share button, did I? Let me Okay, there we go. I get the share button. All right, everybody who's in the crowd here. I see Cowboys up north. Colton, who had like 5 pancakes last night. Shout out to him. Brandy Brewer, David Wiley, who's also drafting as well. Mark always deflects. Alberto. Okay, so here we go. What am I deflecting right now? Okay. Are we deflecting Dak Prescott? Is that what you're saying? All right.
Well,
anyway.
you didn't answer the question when Rashid did ask why
What
you're
was the
so
question?
high on Dak, even though his
Can you hear me
quarterback
now?
came out with a 53%.
Oh, we can hear you now, Bogart. We just don't see you. Why am I so high on Dak Prescott? I like the guy. I think he's done actually
He's
amazing.
really good.
He's done amazing things, especially
What is-
when
what is-
everybody has doubted him. Well, oh, okay.
What is really good?
What is really good?
Yes.
The fact that
Winning-
he was
winning
coming
records.
out. Yeah. Okay. How about 19-6 in the NFC East?
What has he done?
What has Daniel Jones done?
Okay, my quarterback hasn't been here 4 or 5 years. Your quarterback has. What has he done?
Let's see.
Da-
In the
Dak
two-
Prescott's already been.
You're already
first of all,
talking.
I'm a Niner.
You're
I'm a
talking
Niner,
about
first of all,
Tony
for
Romo.
context.
What did Tony Romo do in his career?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I mean, besides Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach, what other Cowboys quarterback has done anything?
So
At this-
numbers don't mean anything to you. You just want the
No,
titles.
because
Just what the-
Bill
okay,
Sims.
At this
Bill
point, okay, I
Sims-
tell you what. Okay, so by your definition, if you took Peyton Manning at this point in his career, he hadn't won a Super Bowl or anything else either. So would you say he was trash then?
No, but look what kind of team he has around him.
Whoa,
Tony
whoa,
Romo.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Has all
In
the
Indianapolis-
What team?
In
What team?
Indianapolis,
Hold
wait a
on.
minute, hold on. In Indianapolis, you're telling me Peyton Manning had a team? It took about 5 or 6 years before he got Edgerrin James and all those cats.
Actually, Edgerrin James was there.
Now,
Yeah,
with
he
Dak
got there
Prescott,
right
with
after-
Dak
he got there right
Prescott
after Marshall
and,
Faulk.
and Troy, I mean, and Tony Romo, didn't they have
So-
teams around him?
Okay, yeah, wait, hold on. Let's back up.
that's right.
So,
Des Bryant,
wait, stop.
DeMarco
Okay.
Murray, you were talking about
Okay.
it earlier.
Okay, let me answer your question.
Okay.
So are you saying that this Dallas Cowboys team is the same team that Troy Aikman had in '93?
Minus one wide receiver.
Look at
No,
that.
I would give you.
wait.
No. I
You
would
have
give
three-
you.
okay.
I would
all
give
right.
you. This is what I would give you. This is what I would give you. I would give you.
I'm gonna take this away from you
Hold
because
on.
it's got to be full of liquor.
I will give you.
You know that the Dallas
88. I will give you 88 for what was the tight end that y'all had? Novacek.
You
Was
know
it
what?
Jay Novacek?
I'm gonna say.
That's the only
You know
thing.
why
that's
you
different.
couldn't remember the
How
name?
about
'Cause
the
he's
number
not
one
memorable.
defense in the NFL?
Hey,
90s defense.
Oh, with Ken Norton. Okay.
Charles Haley, Hall of
Charles
Famer.
Haley. Okay.
Okay, Darren Woodson. I'm going to tell you right now that the defense that we had last year, that I don't think a single player on that defense could have started for the 90s defense.
Your defense last year was a record-setting
D-Ware
defense.
would have been a backup on that defense.
Okay. So what happens when you
So
talk
that-
about
They
so
set
no,
a
no,
record for the
hold
most
on, hold
points
on.
given up.
Hold on. Yes, right. The most of the Cowboys in history.
the Cowboys, yeah.
By 2.2 points more than their worst one in 2013. But if you're saying that the Cowboys had as much talent as Troy Aikman had on
offensively.
offense, but see, here's the thing, man. It's offense and defense. It's a whole team. If you're saying talent, you got to look at the whole
Okay,
team,
so my
man.
question
too.
is,
Special
what
teams
has
too.
so you're going to blame the defense for Dak's inefficiencies.
Okay, so Russell Wilson wins the Super Bowl when they have the number one scoring defense, yardage defense, and taking away the football, and only has 3,200 yards.
But so
you're going to
beat
say
the highest scoring offense that year.
So you're going to say that
In the
Russell
chip.
Wilson was a great quarterback there that year and he won it. Now that he's throwing 5,000 yards and 36 TDs and they're not winning Super Bowls, so now he's ass then, right?
But he has done something.
He did something with a team around him. He had beast mode as a running back.
Right.
He had the best defense in football. He only had to be a bus driver.
So that's what you want Dak to be. That's what y'all want Dak to be, right?
He still matched the rookie record for passing.
Don't y'all want Dak to be a bus
Manning
driver?
that year?
If we had the
One of the most
capability and the
accurate
talent,
quarterbacks in the league.
but you're not winning.
Oh, so now we don't have any
name
talent.
one team that has won a Super Bowl with a defense that's given up 29 points. I'll wait.
Oh, easy, almost.
Who?
It was what was it? It was 28 points actually. It was the Falcons.
Yeah.
So you're right. I can't say 29 points. Yes, the
Okay.
Falcons gave up the booty to the
All right,
Patriots.
but they didn't win.
But then who was his coach?
no, I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh,
Dan
that's what you
Quinn.
said.
No, wait.
That's what you said. Did they win? Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They
You
won.
okay? Very rarely do you see a defense that's ranked in the high 20s
Oh, I got one for
in
you.
the Super
I got
Bowl.
one for you.
You
The
don't.
Steelers Cardinals. The Steelers Cardinals. That Steelers defense was good, but they gave up what was that? They gave up 38 points that game to the
No.
Cards,
You missed.
and they still
you're,
won the
you're
game.
talking about in the Super Bowl. I'm talking about the
Oh,
defense
okay.
giving up points during the season. Our defense averaged the exact same number, 29.6 points given up as Kansas City scored on offense. You're not going to the Super Bowl with a defense that's giving up 29.6 points a game. And you can try and blame it on Dak Prescott, but
I'm just saying,
but if they had an
hype about
average
Dak?
defense right there, an average defense with 29 points, not giving up 29 points, they're in the Super Bowl.
Soon as Dak
you're just
got
saying-
with
so
Kellen
you're
Moore
saying
as the
I'm
play
just
caller,
saying, what's so
right?
special?
Kellen Moore's a
What has
former
Dak
QB.
done?
He's like, we're going to air this thing out. And we saw what Dak could do as a passer. Before that, I
Right.
would have said Dak was more of a game manager going 12-4 as a rookie because they were just doing
He
it on the
was.
back of
But-
Zeke.
and
You know
that,
what I mean?
but see, that was the situation that Seattle had when Russell Wilson was young.
Exactly.
Okay, you had a complete team. You had a team that would give you extra opportunities by getting takeaways, and takeaways are golden. A takeaway can be a 14-point swing.
I get you.
My defense, 2014, we were second in the NFL taking away the football. Until last year, we've always been at the bottom end of taking the football away. That matrix alone kills you.
That should change this year.
Okay? Now, this year it should be different.
2-minute warning.
Okay. All right, so we're about to get on to this
Mark.
draft. Yeah.
Let me back up real quick. For those that don't know, it says GMM Network on your screens, but Bogart Scott Free is a friend of mine, 49ers fan, obviously. He's a
You guys like my shirt?
he's a fantasy football analyst, and
I don't
I
see
met
it.
Bogart through one of my friends, Alex Marino. I have a charity, Dream to Walk. Bogart is representing my nonprofit, Dream to Walk, in a league called the Pace League. He's going to be a guest on the show throughout the season, and when he gets his Discord figured out, he'll be in there with us too. You want to tell them about the Pace League real quick, and then we'll get on with our draft because the draft starts in 2
So I want to shout out Fantasy Football Plug. That's my guy Jay and my guy Justin from Clock Management Fantasy Football. Together, they created the Pace League. These are buddies of mine. It's a celebrity league, and I don't know why they invited me in it because I'm just little old me, but it's so awesome. I'm in this league representing the Dream to Walk Foundation. Darren Waller's in this league. Danny Woodhead, T-Pain, Coach Hugh Jackson, and he's actually talking a bunch of trash already. It's hilarious. Andy Holloway from the Fantasy Footballers is in there. Both Michael Florio and Marcus Grant from NFL Network are in there. Man, it's a ton. There's 14 of us, so I know I'm missing a bunch of names, but it's awesome, man. We're all raising as much money as possible, and the winners charity takes it all down.
All right. Okay. That sounds great,
Oh,
man.
we're on the clock. Roz, can you pause that, or you want to go ahead and get started?
Okay, we have the first pick, and we know where I'm going. Okay.
Oh God.
Of course
I
I'm
would
going.
say CMC here
Okay.
No.
or Dalvin Cook.
No. I'm gonna stir the shit up, man, because I know me
No,
being the
no,
first
no.
pick.
Or
I'm not getting
go
the
Zeke
pick.
then.
No.
If you want to go Homer, I would say
I
strongly suggest you go position scarcity.
Hey, Roz,
Okay.
back that up.
I knew he was going there. I knew he was going there.
You know I'm going there. Why is this acting like this is a mystery? We know where I'm going. Go ahead. Hit Dak.
First off, Stu, what are you asking me? The draft just started.
Yeah, I'm. Don't worry about me. Dak's central to this show. Dak is part of fantasy football, and I know in 1QB leagues you don't draft QB in the first round normally, but
I'm
part
an
of fantasy
idiot.
football is having fun, and Dak Prescott's Mark's guy. You got to go get your guy.
You know what's funny?
He's questionable.
And we're
Are you going to pick him anyway?
I'm gonna pick him.
He's
Yeah.
questionable.
I don't care.
You're not scared over the shoulder?
Nope. Not scared.
Mm-mm.
Not
Roz, you
scared.
can unpause it. We're ready.
Welcome to the best day of the year, draft day.
Okay. All right. Who's on the clock?
That's tight.
You. Well, no,
No,
6
I'm already
rings.
done. See, now that just messed up the whole draft for everybody. So now all of a sudden people start thinking, damn, do I got to get a quarterback earlier? Because I get
I like
back
that. There's
down.
a psychological factor to that. Like when a QB, like if one more QB goes off, it's gonna start
gonna
a
be a
run. I
rush.
almost guarantee it.
Guarantee it, right.
I mean, this is like, I mean, honestly, like when I'm in the leagues that I'm in, I would go for position scarcity, and in order it goes tight end, running back, quarterback, then receiver. So from scarcity to abundance, and running back is essential. So I would always go running back because due to position scarcity, there's only like 24 guys I really want. I'm gonna try to get as many of those 24 guys because there's a bazillion receivers and there's 32 starting quarterbacks. So due to position scarcity, that's how I build my roster to get the best value.
Okay. And I probably, I'm sure Zeke.
But I love it. Get your guy. I'm an advocate of that too.
I'm sure that actually Zeke's numbers should probably be rising because there is doubt about Dak Prescott, and this may be like, say, the 2014 season where Tony Romo was coming back from having a ruptured disc, and against your 49ers threw 3 interceptions. So you start looking at it and saying, Tony Romo's done.
I remember that. That was the season opener.
Yeah, the season opener. And he couldn't throw the ball 25 yards downfield, and that made the Cowboys a running team, and they relied on DeMarco Murray. But it ended up being the best formula for the Cowboys because Tony Romo threw like 36 TDs with only 11.
He was the rushing. He had the rushing title that year.
1,842 yards, I think.
Remember, he was running with the cast on his hand too. The last couple games of the year. Remember, because he had broke his thumb and he wanted to get that 2,000, so he was still out there chucking it. You know what I'm saying, and trucking it with the cast on.
Yep. So who's on the clock right now?
A-Dog is on
ATL.
the clock, I think.
ATL Dog Truckers.
Okay. ATL Doc.
I'll take Pat Holmes.
There it is.
There you go.
Started the can't stop the run. Here comes the QB.
I
I'ma
stirred
keep-
some
I'ma
shit
keep
up
it going.
here.
I'ma
I
keep
just
it going.
fucked up the whole draft.
Keep it going, man.
Okay.
To your point about get your guy, you also have to know your room. And
Hey, dog, do we need to
It's like-
input
it's the
that for
Cowboys.
you?
Jobu Sports Report, Mark's show is Cowboys. We're all Cowboys. Well, most of us. Richards, Pittsburgh, and Roz.
No one acknowledged it. You guys
He
see my
wouldn't have
shirt?
gotten- if we hadn't have gotten Dak there, somebody before we got
We
Dak.
see it. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it, but we seen it.
I love you guys. We all made history that day.
As throughout the season, y'all are going to see people that are fans of different teams coming in. But you notice I'm wearing the same shirt Mark's wearing today, right there.
You got the memo, right?
All right, one more time. Tay Dog, do we need to input your picks for you?
Oh, Tay-Dog.
That's what I like about fantasy
Yeah, I think
football.
you're on-
Oh, yes.
Football.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry.
driving.
Yes,
He's
you do.
driving.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hate the jersey, not the person. I've made so many friends in the fantasy football community. It's one of the reasons, besides winning money, that I play.
At the end of the day, it's also something that just universally brings us together. We have this common denominator, whether it's fantasy football or just love for football in general. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I need you to tell Rashid to bow his headset. Wait a minute. I didn't put on my glasses. I can't. Can you read that up there? Colton's
Welcome to the best
comment.
day of the year, draft day.
Draft day.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're picking for you got Tay's pick, right? You're inputting that, right, Roz?
Hey, Bogart, can you see the draft board over here?
Yeah, it's handled.
I got this. It's funny. I got the screen minimized and I can't see it. Hold on, I was trying to open this shit. Yeah.
Oh God.
We had after we had Dak off the board, we had
I'm not
McCaffrey.
What's up? Oh my bad. Go ahead.
It was Dak, McCaffrey, Cook, Kamara, Henry, Chubb, Adams, Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, on my score, it's still frozen. It still
Now
says.
Zeke just went off. We got Noah
Oh, I'm
Ray,
on.
got
My
Zeke.
bad. My bad. I'm okay.
Nice pick, Noah.
Never mind.
That's a good pick right there. Good value.
I'm okay. All right. I
He's
got
a top
13
5 back.
picks. Okay.
My book.
See, I'm all confused over here because I'm not. What's up, Jessica? How are you doing today?
Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to everybody in this league too.
Market's starting to move down the line, so we're going to be up with that pick around the wrap.
Well, we got to go for running back here. What we got left for running backs on here?
We can't say any names out loud just yet.
Yeah, I ain't saying the damn name until we get to where we're getting.
Yeah, but I got my eyes on a couple players here that should be in this range. When
I haven't been, forgive me, I haven't been paying attention to what's been going off the board because, quite frankly,
oh, don't worry, we got you.
I don't know who is, it's just like
we're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right with that.
Did we have a run on quarterbacks?
Pat Mahomes went off the board. The Tay Dog.
Okay.
It went Dak Prescott, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Devontae Adams, then Pat Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor, Zeke, Travis Kelce, and Saquon Barkley.
Damn. Okay.
Followed by Tyreek Hill, Austin Eckler, and Stephon Diggs.
See, as far as the 2 QBs, this is pretty uniform. These are the guys you're going to see that come off the board in the top 24.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like when you're in a draft and someone does reach early for a QB, that allows the next person that's targeting a skill position guy, that guy bumps down now. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, so theoretically, when you grab an early QB, you're helping everybody else tremendously, unless they follow suit. You know what I mean?
The problem for me is being that I was the first pick. There's no chance that I'm going to have a chance to get Dak coming around the second.
Oh, for sure there is. For sure there is. Patrick Mahomes is probably the only guy, and then maybe Kyler Murray and a Josh Allen would come up they would come up maybe second or third round. Dak Prescott's usually like a 4th or 5th round guy, but if you like Stu said, know your league. If there's a ton of Cowboys in that joint, you know what I mean? But hey, you wanted to make sure. And
make sure.
You got him though. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to teach people what not to do. You know,
there it is. We're gonna get you right on this 2-3 turnaround. We're gonna get you right. There's still a lot of good options here.
That's what I was telling them earlier. Depending on who's left there, that 2-12, 3-1 turn is we're gonna be all right.
All right, we're up in 2 picks.
Can you see who's on the board, Mark?
Over
here?
Okay, hold on.
These are the best skill positions that we have left.
Oh, are we on? Oh no, we're not on yet. I love draft day. I got a draft right after this too.
I fire Howard.
6 o'clock
fucking
Eastern.
fire, motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot!
Is that his man's? He grabbed his man's right
what
there.
What an idiot!
That's Philly 500. He's one of Mark's friends.
Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass.
All righty.
You might run into Philly 500 through the season, Bogart. He's in jail.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're on the clock next there.
That's you, Richard.
Are you?
Perfect. You got your choice, Mark. Joe Mixon or Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
I take them. Take them both. Take them both.
I'm gonna take Joe Mixon.
And take Clyde.
Actually,
that's your connection. That's your connection to Patrick Mahomes. You take Clyde right there, and now you're solidified at running back.
Yeah, with his busted ankle yesterday. Good call.
Wait. He had a busted ankle. See, then that might change the story.
See, this is where I
already know where I'm going with my second pick, Bogart.
Bogart. They talking maybe like 3 or 4 weeks.
This is Jobu Sports Report. Okay. I know where I'm. Okay, I'm stirring this shit up.
You said Clyde or Mixon has the ankle right now?
Clyde just got a minor ankle sprain, but the problem is they have to take a look deeper to see if it's an interior ankle, which is different.
Oh, that's why Darrell Williams was getting picked up everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to mix this shit up. I'm going for
Yeah,
CeeDee
but he got a
Lamb.
concussion on like the next play.
Yeah.
Mark,
What?
time out, guys. Me and Mark on the clock. We're gonna go mix it.
We're going to go
But
mix
We
it.
messed
Yeah.
up the draft room, man.
We're taking Mixon
I'm
right
trying
now.
to talk to Mark. Time out.
Yeah, we're going to take Mixon as the first pick. Okay.
All right, we got some time on that pick.
Okay.
This is where I want to go.
And that's where I want to go CeeDee Lamb. Was there any thought that I would
There's
go
not
anywhere
even
else?
a question about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna push for you guys to target him in the 4th round with your 4th round pick, but he might not
What
last
happened
there.
in this draft?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
CD. Yeah,
I'm
there
not
you
mad
go.
at it.
Dak and CeeDee. There we go.
Okay. All right. I
And boom,
kicked back
I'm
for a
gonna
while.
have that Clyde at the back end.
yeah, there he goes.
All right. So,
You named your team
so
That's why
am I
you never listen to the people drafting against you.
Okay. So,
He's like, you got the
so
angle.
Bogart, am I crazy? Is my team going to be ass?
No, not at all. You're still on track to get it right. So now you got your RB1, and who is a guy, if healthy, always paces out to be like a 1,400 all-purpose yard guy. Joe Mixon's probably going to be good for like, I'd say anywhere from 45 to 60 receptions, and that would already put him in the top 10 conversation at the position. And there's no more Gio Bernard, so those targets will be going to him. And he's a rarity in the league. There's only about 8 guys that are usually projected to get over 300 touches, and he's one of them.
Okay. Now we got Rashid over here, knee deep. Look at him. He's quiet.
See, last week, Bogart, and last week's
Yeah,
draft,
man.
we
He's
took
quiet
Dak
up in
third
here.
overall, but then we came around and we got Najee Harris and Justin Jefferson. So
Yeah, I love that.
All right.
That's
I
phenomenal.
picked CD, of course. Everybody.
This is
Jeffrey, I got
this
him.
is great though too. I love CD. I think CD
I
is
love
a
the
top
Dak
12
CD
guy.
stack. Love it, love it, love it. CD gonna be balling this year. Coop gonna be the silent assassin on one side, and CD just gonna be showing out.
Two
Oh,
more picks. Come on, let me have him.
You got to draft by your draft sheet. Where,
And this Clyde thing, how many weeks do we have till the year? We have about 3 or 4. I don't have any Clyde shares this year. I actually traded my Clyde share away, and I like who I got back in that deal. But I was just thinking, like, man, because Clyde is like a guy you get connected to Mahomes, and like, we're not too far from, what Kareem Hunt did over there. And I don't expect someone like Clyde to get more than like 200 carries, but I mean, I'm expecting like 80 targets. You know what I mean?
Clyde's going to be a lot better than a lot of people think he is.
Oh,
People are just
off
bent
top.
because of last year drafting him so early and quote
yeah,
unquote,
it's
having a bad
recency bias. And when they signed Le'Veon Bell, at that time when they signed Le'Veon Bell, Clyde was the RB 11 overall in the league. You know what I mean? So it was kind of, then people they throw him to the side now.
Better offensive line to run behind, more trust from Andy Reid, full off season plus the experience from last year to get
It
more.
does suck though
passing
that
game.
it sucks that he is a wee tyke and now he has this ankle injury. You know what I mean? Because if he can't get shifty, because if you look at his running style, it's like he's crouching down, but he's running. You know what I mean? He's hella low to the ground, and like you can't do that with a bad ankle. You know?
There's a little video game out there.
He really is. He's like a little butterball, like a little buttered up bowling ball. He just rolls off to people. His running style kind of reminds me of like MJD.
Come on.
Shout out to MJD.
All right.
We're on the clock.
Roz-
12 picks. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in. If you are interested in being part of our fantasy football, this is league number 2. Next weekend we'll be doing league number 3. Look, why are you rolling your eyes at me? Why you got to cut your eyes like that?
Because you got to have all these general managers picking for your team, man. You ain't picking your team. And then you ain't going to pay attention.
He's an owner. And we're in the draft. We're in the
You
war.
ain't going to pay attention.
Somebody has to be the host. You see all this. Listen, Rashid, I want you, Rashid, take a good look around. Just look around here.
I see this.
Isn't
The only
this
thing I'm
beautiful?
saying is you're not going to be doing this all the time during the week.
Oh,
Are you
yes,
going
I
to
will.
be paying attention?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, what we're
Rashid,
definitely
Rashid.
not doing is drafting Daniel Jones with a better war room.
Well, hey, ain't nobody say pick Daniel Jones.
Oh.
I don't know why y'all picked Dak Prescott. He's not gonna win y'all no championships in fantasy.
He was a 4th round, and he's showing up as a borderline elite level passer right now. So
Oh my, here we go. Are we
49ers
calling him
show up,
superlatives? He's an elite pass rusher.
I said
passer.
I
Oh,
said
passer.
a borderline elite passer.
He's not borderline, man. Come on. Man, Justin Herbert is a better passer than Dak Prescott,
Oh,
man.
my God.
Are you serious?
Justin Herbert's
He was a better rookie numbers. Come on.
But see, here's the thing: they had Zeke, right? Like they didn't have the need to throw the ball as much, and he was a rookie, so naturally they leaned on the run behind the number 1 offensive line that year in 2016.
What part of the game is he a bad passer?
That's what I want to say.
I know when he misses, they look.
Come on, are you serious? What do you mean he's a bad passer?
Passers in the league.
What do you mean he's a bad? Do you know how he got his yards last year?
Oh,
When?
here we go.
Garbage time.
Oh my God! Really?
He didn't get those yards to put you in situations to win. You play to win the game.
So with us being within one score in the fourth quarter, and almost
You're
every
not
one of those
within
games,
no one score. You guys were down like 30-something points.
and come back. So in your mind, Frank Wright's
Oh,
2 comebacks, the biggest in college football and in professional football, those were garbage.
But are they throwing superlatives at him? Are they saying he's the great
were
white
down
hope, the great black hope?
1-3. So when he came back and won, that was garbage time.
That was one game. I get you one game.
Okay.
I get you one game.
Okay.
Ross, will you pause it real quick?
So Drew Brees. Okay. So Drew Brees
shout
has
out my guy.
This is what I've heard all season long. This is what I've heard all season long. If Dak was healthy, he would have shattered this record. He would have shattered that record.
It could have been.
Really?
But you know what's fun?
Well, when you consider, I'll tell you what. When you consider the teams we were playing the first half versus what we played in the second half, yeah, he probably would have done better against some of those other teams. When you start talking about the 49ers, the Cincinnati's.
Just like you said about the Redskins, they play the same amount of quarterbacks.
Oh,
what kind of quarterbacks were they playing against?
All right, Rashid, you're right. You're right. My quarterback is garbage. That's it.
And garbage time.
And your quarterback is, of course, a Hall of Famer.
He's going to be.
Oh my God! Did you just say Danny Pesos? Danny Nichols himself.
Danny,
going to be a Hall of
Danny,
Famer.
can a brother borrow a dime, man? Okay,
That's all right.
He's out on the corner begging for money.
We're gonna have some of that kind of money. Dak set the pace for that kind of money.
Oh, he ain't
when
getting that.
When it's Danny Dimes time to get his money, we're gonna go 50. It's gonna be 50+ million a year.
Daniel, okay, I tell you what. Are you coming over tomorrow?
I can.
I'm gonna be live streaming the game tomorrow.
Oh,
The
what time is the game? 1 o'clock?
Dude, why did I
2 o'clock?
pause this?
I don't know why.
I was going to run down the draft real quick, but I didn't want to interrupt the talk.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Keep on.
So we finished off at Barkley, picking that up. Let's see. Barkley, then Tyreek Hill went, then Austin Eckler went, Stephon Diggs went, DeAndre Hopkins, Aaron Jones, Calvin Ridley, Darren Waller off the board, Antonio Gibson, Najee Harris, love them both, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Joe Mixon with us, CeeDee Lamb, love that stack with Dak, Josh Allen off the board, 6 rings. Nice pick there, Richard.
Yeah, that was a cool pick. I like that.
AJ Brown, Clyde. Clyde got the general booty. I do like Clyde if that ankle's okay. We'll see. McLaurin, Keenan Allen, Chris Carson, George Kittle, Amari Cooper, David Montgomery, Allen Robinson, Jarrell Henderson, DeAndre Swift, and Josh Jacobs.
All right. It's 1 o'clock tomorrow, Rashid. I'll be live streaming on it because I'm scouting all of the games and all the teams and stuff. What I can tell you thus far is Washington has a great defense. Their quarterback sucks.
I somewhat agree. Okay.
Okay. The Eagles are just bad.
Yeah, they are bad.
And let's say the jury's still out on the Giants.
We'll
on
see
the
tomorrow.
G-men.
We will watch it tomorrow. I will. If you invited me up tomorrow, I will be here tomorrow to watch the game.
Yep. Why did we draft a wide receiver?
Why? and they all hurt.
You need to splice together the
Kadarius
Daniel
Toney is
Who
hurt.
and the why do we draft
What you
wide
call it?
receiver and both at the same
The
time.
dude we got from Detroit, he's hurt. All of them are hurt.
Galladay hurt.
Galladay's hurt.
You know what's crazy? He's doing Galladay things right now. That guy's hurt, man, all the time.
Okay. It's something about Detroit players and coaches, man. Stay away from them. I'm sorry. Because I think about the Eagles getting Big Play Slay. It should be Big Play Made on Slay is where he should change his name to last year.
I remember I got in an argument with somebody last year Like they were like we were covering. It was breaking news. It was like, oh, Darius Slay gets picked up by the Eagles, and then they asked me, oh, what do you think about it for Terry McLaurin? It's all bad for him. I'm like, hell no.
No, it's
like,
not.
Terry McLaurin's finna smoke him.
Oh my God!
Every time.
Philly 500 was just like, oh, we got big play Slay. He's gonna shut down Amari Cooper. Excuse me, Amari Pooper, as he put it. It's like, okay, that dude was ass. Okay. All right, we're on the clock in 5 picks.
Yes, sir.
All right, so not a lot of running backs still left in the queue here that look any good.
No, I got one for you.
There's Kenny. Hey, I could get Kenny Galladay. How about that? With Daniel Jones throwing to him.
Nah, get David Montgomery.
Monty's gone.
Oh, he's gone? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. See, this is
You
what happens.
need to figure out how to pull it up. We got the screen share on.
Yeah. No, my dude, I can't even move my mouse. My shit is like froze right now. My shit be geeking every time I use Zoom.
All good. Yeah, he gone. Right now, we're looking at Robert Woods, Chris Godwin, Deontay Johnson, Chase Edmonds, Julio Jones, DJ Moore, Cooper Kupp, Brandon Ayuk, Galladay, Sutton, Higgins, Chase.
You just got to go with the value, man, and just the best player available. I would take Robert Woods here for PPR purposes.
Yeah, well, so would the last person.
Yeah, I was to say Robert Woods is gone.
Booty.
Yeah,
okay.
I like the General Booty. That's a hell of a name.
Okay, Chris Godwin.
ESPN, give me money.
Mark, Chris Godwin would be okay. Julio Jones would be interesting, but I don't really like Julio.
I would take Chris Godwin.
I think
Brandon Ayuk is sitting here. You and Jamar Chase. I would choose between Godwin, Ayuk, and Chase.
I'm not fooling with Chase right here.
Chris Godwin.
I would. Yeah, I was say I would go with Godwin.
And FYI,
he has God
FYI,
and
Rashid,
win in his name.
For
Godwin,
general
Mark?
purposes, I picked all of my picks thus far. I just have a guy who's actually clicking on them. I said Dak, I said CD, and I said Chris Godwin. Okay.
You want Godwin, Mark?
Yes, Godwin. Put him in the basket.
I'm going to let that clock expire a little bit because I want to look around. And
you got to pull off a running back here.
I am. He's sitting right there, just like last week when I put my foot down and said, Mark, trust me. That's going to be our next pick right there. So we're going to come out here. We're going to go with Godwin.
Mm-hmm.
Rashid is going to bitch. But, Mark, you're going to trust me, and we're going to go with Javonte Williams. Rookie
yes, that's a good one.
Right. Okay. All right. So my GM picked this one. Is that okay, Rashid?
Who did he pick?
Javonte.
Who was that?
I like the kid.
Who was that?
Javonte Williams, rookie running back out in Denver, going to be taking over Gordon's job by the end of the year. Sooner rather
Not by
than
the
later.
end of the year. Sooner than later.
Going to be splitting carries. And
with Melvin Gordon?
Melvin Gordon is going as
Melvin Gordon's not the greatest.
Well,
Melvin
no,
Gordon's the guy who needs volume.
You only got a 1-year contract or something like that?
Yeah, so they have no crows running into the ground right now. He's nursing a groin injury, so like they're saying the little blurbs I've read is saying Javonte's threatening a week 1 start. So the fact that they're saying that, it shows me that it's not probably not gonna be week 1, but it's gonna be sooner than later.
Why does Justin Fields look like a beast? I might pick him
because he's legit, bro. You know what? Forever I'm gonna watch Justin Fields and Trey Lance, and I'm gonna wonder. I have to see it first because I'm gonna wonder if Lance busts. I'm gonna be like, man, if we had Fields, bro.
If they don't start Justin Fields over Andy Dalton, oh my God.
Okay. Wait. Did I say something about Daniel Jones in the Hall of Fame?
We going.
Okay.
We going.
Okay. Now this is almost comical here, because I was on Bleacher Report and looking at the Giants for the time, and what do you see right there?
Daniel Jones at the Hall of Fame.
Daniel Jones at the Hall of Fame. Literally.
That's hilarious.
Literally. There's a picture of him. He's checking out Michael Strahan at the Hall of Fame. All right. Okay.
Listen, that picture, I think it's safe to say, captures the moment that shows him this is the closest you'll ever get to being in the Hall of Fame.
I have to agree with you on that one there. Daniel Jones and Hall of Fame are two things you don't put together. All right, we're on the clock in 15 picks. How you doing over there, Rashid?
I'm doing great so far.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now you know that these are just jokes. You know,
Of course.
kind of like your team.
We've been doing this for years. The team still sucks, but you know.
Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you too, man.
Met yet.
Yeah, Rashid is the stinking New York Giant fan.
And fantasy football, trash talk is part of the fun, just like watching football with your friends. It's just
Of course.
built on the game that we love.
I mean, you might have to look inside, see what's inside my cup, but it's all good.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that
high
tomorrow.
tech right now.
I can't wait. Now you got me excited for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, see, Rashid, you don't know how much I actually care about you. Because, no, seriously, I got DirecTV now. I got DirecTV, so you can actually see every single game that the New York Giants play. Because, see, I know unless you go to Lucky's, which no longer exists.
Can't no longer exist, yeah.
You know, it no longer exists. You don't get to see your team on a regular basis.
Yeah, shout out to Lucky's, man.
So,
did y'all still did it turn into Albertsons over there?
No, it's turned into nothing. Lucky's Sports Bar.
Yeah, Lucky's is gone, right? Because it's gone over here too.
You had a Lucky's in Cali?
Yeah, in Cali, yeah.
Shit.
We had a Lucky's. We have a Safeway, and then Lucky's at one point turned into Albertsons, and then it came back as Lucky's, and then now it's just gone.
Well, he was actually smart.
What's his name? Marcus.
Marcus Patton.
Marcus Patton, the former Redskin linebacker.
Yeah.
He owned it.
Yeah, he was actually.
Oh, word.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah,
we had more Cowboy fans that were there than Washington fans, which is crazy because it's in the Washington, D.C. area.
Yeah.
But they had a dispute with the landlord, and he shut it down like right after Christmas, which was fortunate actually because, you know, COVID came a couple months after that, and everybody went out of business. So at least he didn't have the slow death on it.
Yeah.
But it was nice going over there. But now I got, you know, the Sunday
or
Sunday
file for
ticket.
bankruptcy or some shit like that too.
So here's what we can do. See this monitor right here? I'll just turn that one right there. We'll put the Giants game so you can sit over there in the corner by yourself.
Yeah, I know. Put me in the corner by myself. I know.
You got a 55-inch TV to watch your team on.
But put me in the corner.
Not bootlegged either.
Put me in the corner by myself. Okay, Mark, thanks. The hospitality is really great. Thank you, kind sir.
At least I got you the game.
I can't complain.
I mean, I could.
And I can't. Long as I eat some Jobu wings.
I could put a 32-inch under the deck.
I would say the guest. If you're the guest, you're the guest of honor. I'd say it has to be on the big screen.
Nah. Well, only if the
nah, they won't do that. No. Dallas.
Only if the Cowboys. Now, if the Cowboys aren't playing,
it depends if it's a 1 or 4 o'clock game.
Screen?
Yeah. Well, actually, we would want to put it on the big screen so that way we can see Daniel Jones fumbling the ball.
No, you know why you want to put it up there so you can catch him running down the field and
literally
fumble.
tripping over himself.
Tripping over himself. That's all.
I'm tired.
Yo, his legs will get into the Hall of Fame, but not him. His legs are so fast.
Well, damn, the Jets against the Green Bay Packers. Where's Brother Roz?
He is killing his assistant Bunny. I don't know.
I got occupied with drafting my team. So far, y'all have let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys out of my top 3 round list.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all just letting him do it, man. I tried. Hey, listen, I tried to steer him. I said Dalvin Cook or CMC first. That would have sufficed. You know what I mean?
Well, I tell you what, Roz.
I see a couple of good people.
I got to tell you, Brother Roz, that the Jets are looking pretty good against the Pack right now.
Isn't it preseason?
It is preseason. Yeah, but I mean, seriously.
We're not playing our start.
Okay, all right.
It's
I think our quarterback got the poops.
Robert Saleh over there, he knows Matt LaFleur's system. That's his literal best friend in real life. And every time when Saleh was with my Niners, we knew how to stifle Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? And bruh, that's probably why they know that system.
Isn't LaFleur under? Because that's right. Because LaFleur is under the Shanahan tree. That's right.
Yeah, and Rob Saleh, they're all best friends in real life. They're in each other's weddings, all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're all from the Shanahan tree. You know what I mean?
What you call it? The Rams head coach and the
McVay,
and the offensive coordinator. Yeah,
though, because even though McVay is like he is part of the Kyle Shanahan tree. You know, because he was there with Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan in Washington, right?
Yep.
He was an assistant. As soon as they moved on, when RG3 got the Shanahan's fired, remember that shit?
Yeah.
He gets them fired. They kept Sean McVay on because Jay Gruden was aware of Sean McVay because he was an assistant to Chucky at Tampa Bay. So I didn't know that Sean McVay kind of was blazing his own trail and then kind of crossed paths with Shanahan at one point.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
forgot the
Bro, he made Kirk Cousins like, you know, a 5,000-yard passer basically for 4
Yeah,
years.
he did.
But how crazy is it that Washington had Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay on their coaching staff?
And they had LaFleur.
Okay, no, seriously, they had them both.
That's how stupid Snyder is, though. Snyder listened to the rookie quarterback that they didn't even want to draft.
Right.
Shanahan's didn't even want to draft.
That's crazy when
Snyder
you think
said,
about that.
We're trading up with the Colts, and then we're gonna get RG3.
Yep.
Or no, they traded with the Rams. I'm sorry, because the Rams drafted RG3. Remember?
Yep.
And then immediately traded him to the Redskins, or the formerly known.
Because technically they had, 3? Because you got LaFleur, that was on their staff.
Mm-hmm.
McVay.
And
Yep.
you got Matt.
I guess
and
they
Mike
learned
LaFleur,
what
the
not to
brothers.
do.
Matt and Mike, because Mike LaFleur is the OC over there for the Jets now,
And he was basically the assistant to Shanahan the past couple years since
they were all together.
last in Atlanta. When they were all in Atlanta is the last time the LaFleurs and Shanahan were together. And look, they produced an MVP, Matt Ryan. So
We're on the clock next, Mark.
All right.
If you look at the
I'm
league,
gonna tell you
the
exactly
thumbprint
who I
on the
know.
league
right now is the Shanahan
I
offense.
do not stay away from Odell Beckham Jr. Fuck that guy. Don't even utter his name. Okay, I know he's supposedly the best. Fuck him. Okay.
He's on,
Hey,
take a look at the screen,
Is Trey
Mark.
Sermon
All right,
here, bro?
I'm looking at the
No,
Trey Sermon
Jerry
here?
Judy's sitting right
That's
there.
what I was gonna say. Was
You
take
need a
Jerry
running
Judy.
back,
Come
man.
on.
What about Ronald
Get
Jones,
out of here.
man?
Oh no!
Got
According to
another pick.
Roz has
Got
got
the rap
Drew
pick.
Lock is going to be the guy this year. According to Roz, I'm going to take Roz's opinion
Jerry
over
Judy
yours.
is one of the best route runners in the league.
Wait a minute.
No. I'm not
Hold
saying it
on,
like
hold on.
that.
Did
What?
you say Daniel Jones was going to be the guy? Because
I was going to pick him.
Who?
I was going to pick him.
Who?
Jerry Judy.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it like in a bad way. Pick him.
Oh, I am picking
Oh, you
him.
said Drew Lock's going to be. Okay, yeah. I'm on Drew
Nah,
Lock.
I
on
think
Daniel Jones.
I think the former president Teddy Roosevelt is going to be the QB over there, bro. He knows that. He knows the Pat
That's
Shermer
what I've
offense.
heard. I heard that too. That Teddy's going to be the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Mark, while we're still here on the clock, we're going to go with Big Judy. Sorry, guys. But
And listen,
That's
I
all
like
right,
it
brother.
if
Go
Teddy.
ahead, take him.
It's
And-
better
and-
if it's
and the
Teddy.
running
It's the
backs,
best
you
player
got
available.
James Robinson, who has Travis Etienne in the way. You got Mike
Nah,
Davis,
don't.
who's
Do
a starter
it.
in Atlanta now.
I would
So-
do the James Robinson.
James Robinson's going to get 15 touches a week. If you look at the snaps in the one preseason game I saw so far,
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence played 15 snaps. 8 of those snaps was James Robinson to Travis Etienne's 5 snaps. And 3 of those snaps,
Best player
Travis
available.
Etienne was on the field
That's
with James
great.
Robinson.
But I know for sure that Mike Davis is a starter in Atlanta with no competition.
Okay, until they bring in some they just. I mean, I'm just saying, James Robinson is there with Darrell Bevell, also someone who enforces the run. You got the
Another
Davis.
pick.
Okay.
So
we got back-to-back picks.
we
Lucky
could
you
because-
first.
we could
Lucky
go
you first.
value and snag a guy like a Michael Thomas, or we
Okay.
can go ahead and go running back here. But we've already got Mixon and
running back.
Devontae Williams.
Okay.
I would go running back, and
I'm not trying to hold on to Mike Thomas. We don't know what the clock is on that. 4 to 6 weeks. If they have a week 6 bye. That means you at best you get him at week 7. I'm not buying him here. I'd probably wait another round or the next go around for Michael Thomas if he's still there.
All right. So Mark,
Get someone you can
do you want to
start.
go run? Do you want to go running back, Mark, or do you
Running
want
back, James Robinson.
Hey,
Let's take
Bogart,
James.
time out. Let me talk
Yeah.
to Mark.
He's the best player available, right?
I'd say
Yeah. We'll take it. What the heck?
because now you got Joe Mixon, Davis, and Robinson.
I don't like
Your team looks like crazy now, in a
like
good
this.
way.
I was going to say crazy in a good way or crazy in a bad
Yeah,
way?
no, because now you have James Robinson who's stable. Joe Mixon who's getting a full workload. Mike Davis is gonna catch a bunch of balls. PPR. Then you have Chris Godwin who has God
let me
and
get
win
some
in his
baby
name.
powder. Let me get some baby powder.
And CeeDee Lamb to stack
Oh, my
with Dak.
goats.
see, and that's how your team looks good. See, we told you we get you right. Just get Robinson here, bro.
As long as Robinson does get his work, that should be solid. I would have personally gone Mike Davis, but I like your argument on Robinson. He was the highest predicted player.
All right.
Mark's team, so that's
Well,
fine.
we got to get our tight end next, right?
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out because if y'all did not grab Robinson, I was going to grab Robinson if y'all took Davis, but y'all took Robinson, so I took Davis. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
What's up, Truckers Life? How you doing today? Shane, what's up? Deontay, how you doing? Shout out to everybody that's in here watching us do our fantasy football draft. If you are interested in being in one of these, we will be doing league number 3 next week, and then we are going to be doing league number 4 at some point as well, depending on how many more people sign up.
I want to make a case for James Robinson just real quick because he's
Justin
there with Darrell
Herbert.
Bevel. Darrell Bevel's their offensive coordinator. You know, he just came from Detroit, but we're not gonna talk about Detroit. I want to talk about his time with Seattle. He was the offensive coordinator for Russell Wilson, and he was there under Pete Carroll, right? And they had Marshawn Lynch. They enforced the run, and they helped out the rookie. We actually just mentioned this earlier, right? So now here we go. We got Trevor Lawrence now, and yeah, they have Travis Etienne, but they already said they're going to use him as a pass catching back. And seeing's believing. 15 snaps with the starter week 1 of the preseason. He was out there for 5 snaps. 3 of them, he was on third downs. And the other 2 snaps, he was lined up as a receiver. And James Robinson was on the field. Like I said, only 15 snaps with Trevor Lawrence, so he's the starter. And 8 of those snaps, James Robinson lined up in the backfield. He's the starter.
Okay. On a different note, while you guys are in between picks here, I'm sitting here watching, of course, Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers isn't playing. Josh Allen didn't play for his team, and so on. We know that Carson Wentz, of course, is not physically able to play. There's not a whole lot of starting quarterbacks that are, or starting players that are really playing in preseason, unless they're going to look and say next week is the dress rehearsal, which I would find hard to believe. So as far as preseason goes, most guys aren't playing a whole lot of preseason games. So everybody who's worried about Dak Prescott, has to get reps in preseason, I think it's overrated.
How about this? 0 people got real game reps last year going into the year, and Dak came out on fire. Russell Wilson came out on fire.
No, hold on now.
Kyler Murray came out on fire.
Let me give you the receipt. It was garbage time. All of it. It was garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. I'm just saying. We're talking fantasy. You know who's the GOAT to me in fantasy? The 2014, 2015 GOAT to me, and even 2017. Blake Bortles, man. You know what I'm saying? He's really trash, but he's the garbage man, and he's gonna put up all the points on my roster. So I look at guys like that sometimes. You know what I mean?
Who's better, chat, the Bills or the Patriots? I'm going to say, here's my thing. I think the Patriots are coming out with a vengeance this year, and the Patriots are going to be a lot better than most people think. I'm telling you, that last year was a redshirt year
I don't
by
think
Bill
they'll be great
Belichick.
for fantasy outside of their
not
running backs.
fantasy, but they're our
but
balanced
in reality,
team.
they're going to be good, man.
Their defense is going to be stout. They went out and they got
As
the free
usual.
agents. They got an easier schedule, and you got Bill Belichick, who always wins with,
And then they have the
wins.
ace in the hole, Mac Jones, who's already flashing, bro.
Right.
Like he's as advertised.
Interesting
Michael Thomas
thing.
off the board. Very
Every
nice
quarterback
pick
that Bill Belichick has coached their first game always has won, which is crazy. Doesn't matter if it's Jacoby Brissett, Jimmy Garoppolo, Tom Brady, Matt Castle. He always frickin' wins.
Oh, there's a lot of interesting things coming around the corner.
Are there now? And we got the back-to-back.
For this area, yeah, there's a lot of guys I like anyways for not for full-time starters, but they could be starters like flex guys and bye week guys, really solid bench with upside guys. We'll see what's left when we get down to it because we still got like 7-8 picks before us.
We're on the clock at 9 picks. Interesting.
Gallup's off the board.
Now the question is, will Antonio Brown still be in the league this year, or will the NFL make a call to him?
Yeah.
Just seems like he can't get right.
I hate hearing guys like that, or like what's his name up in Seattle that just left us? Alden Smith.
All right, so latest.
You know I don't have to follow my sheet anymore, correct?
Oh, we got live shift around, shake shit up, Ross. No more following your pre-formatted sheet.
A.J. Dillon was the last one on the list.
Did you wind up with him? Yep.
Okay, breaking news here from Ed Warder. I'm told as much as Dak wants to practice and play right now that everyone with the Cowboys is in agreement with the program outlined here. So he is like chomping at the bit. So the earlier thoughts from Adam Schefter and Mike Farello or bullshit. Okay. The key to prevention. Okay. All right. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Coming up, boss.
Oh, I say it again. You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. This is what he does.
And that's all sum it up from Adam Schefter.
You should have just paid attention to your TikTok there, and you wouldn't have had to go to Sheffield.
My TikTok? You mean your TikTok? You're a TikTok addict.
It's
You know
Jobu
that, right?
Sports Report, you know.
You're a TikTok addict there, bro. Okay, we're on the clock in one pick, so we got back-to-back. All right, so
It's so hard not to talk. I don't want to give away what I'm thinking.
Who's drafting right now?
But right now, Deebo Samuel, 49ers, he's out there. Devontae Smith, the young
Devontae
rookie.
Smith.
In
I'll get Devontae Smith. He's going to get peppered with. I could argue
Curtis
that.
Samuel.
No, we're not doing NFC East.
Okay. I'm not. No, no.
We're not doing
on the
NFC
clock,
East.
No
Okay.
way I can do Devontae Smith. Okay, no. He's got. First of all, you got to understand. There's a curse.
Antonio Brown and his issues.
The Eagles have a curse against wide receivers. It's just something when they got Whiteside in the second round, ass. You know, Rhaegar last year, ass. And Devontae Smith.
Whoa.
What?
That whole team was ass. You don't blame a single player. Come on, you even played the game.
He was going to go name by name blaming.
I was just going up. It's just something. Okay, here's the thing. Understand, quarterbacks go to Washington to die. That for whatever reason, if you're a quarterback and you go to Washington, your career is going to end. Am I wrong?
Mark, we're on the clock.
Okay. Deebo Samuels.
Deebo?
Yeah, and then what do we have for tight ends left?
I'm just saying, for fantasy, you have to put bias aside.
That's another rule too.
Okay,
You got it.
but here's the way I look at it. Hurts, I don't think is very good as a quarterback, and I don't think Flacco's going to be any better. I don't think their yardage is going to be there for them as a receiver. I just don't.
But I think the team.
You want to take a shot
team's-
right here on tight end? It might be a reach to go with Blake.
What the heck?
No, don't go, Blake. That's not. What are you doing here?
I'm a
He
Cowboys.
wants to address tight end there.
I mean, I wouldn't go Blake then. What round is this? Like the 10th round?
Ninth.
Yeah, it's like that's early to me.
I'm not a Gesicki guy. Depending on who's throwing the quarterback in New England, Jonathan Smith could be valuable, but I don't usually go there. Irv Smith Jr. is there, who should take the
Instead
tight
of
end.
going,
Rudolph
I wouldn't go.
is-
All these guys you're naming will be around.
They'll be around still. I would go running back or receiver here. You need to get more depth there to think about a tight end right now.
That said, I like the young kid, Michael Carter.
There it is. Oh my
Michael
God!
Tips.
Thank God Michael Carter's there.
Okay.
Grab him. He's gonna be in a wide zone scheme. It's Mike LaFleur over there. So they're gonna run that zone run scheme like the Niners, or at least
Definitely
a
an
red.
interesting guy. I was looking at him. It's an interesting guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly going to be a committee, but he's probably going to get 50 to 60% of that of the snaps out of the backfield. You know what I mean? So that's cool. And it's more so probably going to be in the passing game too, because this is a team I would assume that's going to be playing from behind a lot. You know what I mean?
That was a great pick there.
That was a really good pick. You got Javonte, Carter, James Robinson, Joe Mixon. Now your running backs look great, bro. Your running back room is great. You got things because you got guys you can wait on to get hot, like Javonte and Carter. So you can, you know what I mean? Because you can roll out Mixon and Robinson till then.
Okay.
Then you can start flexing out one. That's the beauty of having guys that have the role already. Because Carter and Javonte, they might be season what we call league winners, because they come on at the second half of the year. You know what I mean? The second half darlings.
Right.
You know what I mean? And those are gratifying in itself too. Like when I project these guys, like a Trey Sermon or Michael Carter, like, you know, if they finish where I have them, you know, projected, feels good, because it's like, hey, don't draft those guys too early, because you're gonna have to wait on them. You get what I'm saying? The guys you draft early because you need immediate help. That's why I was like, don't go tight end here. There's all those tight ends they're all the same to me to pick one over the other.
It's a dime a dozen when you get past the top 4 or 5.
Man, this is getting
when you get outside of Kittle, Waller.
That was a good fucking pick.
Kelsey,
right,
maybe Andrews, Hawkinson. Once you get past that, they're at the point that we're at. These are Jags. Long story short, Mark. Okay. All these guys are Jags right here, with the same chance of upside as the next guy.
You think the Jaguars will never make it because their nickname is the Jags? I just thought of that right now. There might be something to that.
But there are some guys left that I like. There's a grip of guys left that I like. And to Bogart's point, especially running back, a guy like Michael Carter.
Woo, in the 10th round right there?
Much more valuable than going for one of these guys that'll be there when we come back up.
And that's something you want to note too. It's about roster construction and value. So like that, there was too much value right there to pass on. You know what I mean? Same thing with getting Chris Godwin, or if not, we would have got Robert Woods there, right? You know what I mean? It's just like you just take the best guy right there, because the running backs in that area weren't the greatest. You know what I mean? But the later running backs now, we got something going here. I like it. And Dak's at the helm. See, that's what makes it scary now, because it was scary. It was touch and go there for a sec.
Lamb, Godwin, Judy, and Debo in the wide receiver room.
Yeah, that's nasty too. And then look at all the running backs we got. It's crazy.
I like it. Do you like it, Mark? You happy with the team?
Yeah. If you're telling
Richard's
me
over there having a good time, we lost Tay-Dog, and we lost Ross.
Well, is Tay-Dog on auto?
This landscape of what's left here.
Is Tay-Dog on auto?
Might be. He was driving, working. So
yeah.
I'm gonna take off pretty soon here too. I got to get ready for this draft myself.
All right.
I think we're about to.
Here, guys. I'm still here. I'm still drafting.
Oh, he's still drafted. Okay.
Still here. Didn't go nowhere.
Having a good time, Tay. I can take that as a yes.
Tay is still here.
All right.
Appreciate you coming on, Bogart. You can cut out when you got to cut out, but it's been fun having you on.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, I really love it. I'm a degenerate. I love this stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm a true fantasy degenerate.
So, Mark, you're going to be before he goes off. You're going to be trying to do all the games, right? Now that you got DirecTV.
I think I'm going to try. Here's a good thing. I've got David Wiley, who's a chef, so he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to be taking care of a lot of cooking. So because that's half the problem is I'm usually up the night before, smoking, barbecue and everything else. But I think what I'm going to do is this is going to be like the Red Zone channel. I'm going to be out here at my sports desk. I've got the DirecTV. And, I'm basically going to have all the games on, and that's where I'm hoping that, Stu, I'll be able to get you and Ross to come in and give us fantasy football updates, and we can kind of follow along with everything that's going on with football. So we'll get the 1 o'clock games, the 4 o'clock games, and roll on it into Sunday Night Football and just make a day of it. So, check in, and find out what's going on with your team. I can go ahead and, I'll watch Danny Dimes throwing picks left and right and fumbling the football. I'll see Jalen Hurts getting hurt all over the field and hurting the Eagle fan base, and I'll see if Washington football team, if Fitzpatrick does his disappearing act, and be able to share it.
And like I mentioned earlier when he came on, Bogart's going to be helping us out throughout the season. Me and Roz are running the fantasy football for Jobu Sports Report, but Bogart's one of the Jobu fantasy football gurus. He's going to be in Discord when he gets that situation figured out, and he'll be popping on the show throughout the season. And the reason I brought that up about the games is if we ever have, I don't know if you do live streams during the 49ers games, but during the 49ers games, you could pop in and give fantasy updates on the Niners game or just check in.
I mean, I can definitely pop in on a halftime. I mean, like my Niner games, I'm you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of all over the place.
You're not deviating during the game. I get that.
Yeah, but I'll jump in on a halftime report real quick one time.
Yeah, and
I would definitely do that.
That's definitely what I'm looking to do. Well, imagine now. See, I've actually got a fire pit that's over here with like 8 seats that go around it, and the deck carries on over to the left and carries to the right. So you can easily put 20 people comfortably back here watching games and stuff and being able to have the red zone. I'm going to bring in some fans. We're going to have to do background checks on some of you mother humpers, okay? No trolls allowed. The only troll we allow in here is Rashid, okay? But make it like a sports bar. There aren't any great sports bars around here anymore. I mean, you can go to Buffalo Wild Wings, but their wings suck. But
and it's dark.
Yeah. But, you can see
it's nice and bright.
The weather out here is perfect right now. It's about 75 degrees. There's a little breeze blowing. And I've got outdoor heaters when it starts getting cooler. I've got a canopy that, retracts and stuff. So, we're set up for having a ball out here.
Nice. You guys do it right out there in Texas.
Well, actually,
he's not in Texas,
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, he's in Virginia. Okay.
I know it's hard to believe.
That story real quick, Mark?
It's hard to believe that I'm a diehard Cowboy fan from back in the day, but growing up here, my dad was a Cowboy fan because Washington was still had not integrated, and he's like, I can't support them. Not that things were better in Texas, but there were at least players that looked like him on their team, and so he's like, I'm a Cowboy fan. And as a little kid, I didn't know what football was. I was just sitting on the couch, and my dad screaming, "Go Cowboys!" And as a little kid, whatever Dad said is what goes, and that's how I became a Cowboy fan, and it's carried all the way through.
Awesome.
And it's been hard too because see, when I was in high school, that's back when Washington was good. In fact, Richie Pettibone, their defensive coordinator, his 2 kids went to school. We played football together, and our crosstown.
Is that when they had the big rig wrecker? What was his name? Sean? Was it Riggins?
Yeah,
John Riggins.
Right. They had Riggins. They had the first 300-pounder and Dave Butts and World Grant and all those guys. I mean, and that growing up around here, hell, Chris Hamburger, my brother, ended up running into his wife's car and had an accident against him. So we were in the middle of Redskin territory when the Redskins were good. And being a Cowboy fan back there, it was hard. There weren't Cowboy fans around like there are now. Now, you've got Cowboys fans as many as Washington fans around here now. Yeah. So it's a totally different world. So, and I still live in Virginia here. I go to
but shout out to Virginia, man. Two up and 2 down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Bogart.
Oh, damn, we're almost back up again? Holy moly.
Through these picks and then take
Got
off.
you.
Take off.
Got you.
Damn. That was quick on this round.
It's moving.
So, best players right now, Cole Beasley, Mike Kaminsky,
Bogart.
Smith, Philip Lindsay.
I'm thinking.
Silence, Bogart. Silence.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, fudge. Never mind.
Damn, that Trey Sermon.
Sermon just went off.
Nice move.
Damn, I was going to say it too. That's why I didn't want to spoil it. Like, he fell too far. I'm glad we got Carter, though, because, you know what I'm saying? I like his role to be, like, as, earlier. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Nice big space, man.
Trey Sermon is still there behind Mostert right now. So I know Sermon will be a thing, but I think Carter will be faster. But I can't believe you fell that far, though.
At this point, we don't talk about ADP so much, Mark. I'm an upside guy. And if I know you want to probably address tight end because we're in that area that little grouping starting to come off.
Uh-huh.
But before we address tight end, Elijah Moore out there in New York, fellow rookie wide receiver. I would like to add him to our wide receiver.
Okay.
Depth.
All right, go ahead. We can do the tight end after that one.
Not mad at that.
At this point in the draft, you're looking for upside, and that kid's got a lot of upside. All right.
I would agree. And
Okay.
then
We guess Jonnu Smith, because you got both New England tight ends there. If you wanted one of them, I'd go with Jonnu. Did we lose Ross? He can speak on Gesicki. Who do you like? Bogart.
I would take Gesicki right here just because Tua, he just throws short, bruh.
What about Alan Troutman though out there in New Orleans?
I like him too. To be honest, I'd rather take the chance on Troutman, but then immediately either one of these guys, I'm gonna want to take another tight end as well later. You know what I mean?
Right. But with me, I see Jalen Waddle out there taking some of those short passes. I see Hunter Long out there taking some of that work. I see Gesicki gone next year from their team. And when I was growing up, my parents' best friends were from New Orleans. So I grew up watching Cowboys and New Orleans. My dad was a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. But New Orleans is a fantastic town. The Saints, if I'm not watching my Cowboys, I look for the Saints. Mm-hmm. It's a good vibe. I like Troutman down there. He's the tight end one, Sean Payton's system. Either quarterback and Troutman should be good. But when you're getting tight end here, I mean, it's all who knows. But I'm thinking Troutman.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and like Bogart pointed out earlier, all these guys that you see up here, you're just taking dart throws, educated dart throws.
And that's why whenever I get these guys too, I usually try to get two of those guys. If I'm not, otherwise I probably have one of the big tight ends. You know what I mean? But that means you had to go early. I'm contemplating that. I'm about to do this draft. I'm contemplating that too.
I don't normally go tight end early, but it is if you can get your hands on one of those guys, which I might start doing if I get into more drafts this year. To not have to worry about tight end, that value is immense. Because waiver wire gets annoying sometimes, but
it's easier to do it in Superflex because people are going in for quarterbacks too. So you'll still be able to get guys that drop, like receivers and running backs that you might have missed getting an early tight end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
So, Bogard.
Yeah.
Can you're not seeing the screen yet, are you? Right?
Nah, it's like my thing was like it's like pause or something. I can see y'all, but like I don't know, it's weird. Oh no, it's pause.
And you're going to be running off soon. So what do you think about Mark's team? Prescott, Mixon, Javonte Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Godwin, Troutman, Judy, Robinson, Samuel, Carter, Moore.
I love it because listen, you got depth. That's very important. Mm-hmm. I'd say get one more tight end. And then I don't like to get kicker or defense till the end. And you know what I'm saying? I like to stream my defenses. I like the Broncos as a week one streamer playing against Danny Dimes.
I like to stream. I like to go with one tight end. And if I don't hit on that tight end,
but see,
that's
that's why I'll hold
one.
But that's why I hold
a running back or a wide receiver instead of that second tight end is how I approach it. But I understand what you're saying. Because you can always drop whichever one isn't doing good after week one and then pick up whoever on the waiver wire.
And also, too, since the year hasn't started yet, I wouldn't even draft the kicker and defense yet either. I would hold extra skill guys until I have to, pick up a defense or a kicker.
What the hell is going on here?
It forces you to draft defense.
Philadelphia.
Oh,
screw
that's
you,
right.
man.
ESPN.
Killed off the underdog. How dare you do some shit like that?
What did he do?
Mark is the best constant Cowboys YouTuber. He may not be perfect, but he's the most consistent, hands down. Fuck you, Philadelphia. Fuck you, okay? I want to hate your ass. Don't do shit like that. Fuck you.
Philadelphia is the resident favorite Philly troll.
Okay. Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, Mark, before Bogart cuts out, let me run down these teams and let him give a little cliff notes of what he thinks of the teams.
Okay.
This is Six Rings, Richard's team. It's got Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Travis Etienne, DK Metcalf, Deontay Johnson, Logan Thomas, Mike Davis, Devontae Smith, Jarvis Landry, Irv Smith Jr., and Baker Mayfield.
Faker maker.
I like it. But I will say there's a glaring hole, and it's the running back position. The running back position.
I agree with that. My running backs after McCaffrey. It's a little shaky. I'm betting on, since it's a PPR league, I'm betting on ATN's passing.
Oh yeah, and you could bank on it. That's good money right there, because he has a role of his own. You know what I mean? He's probably gonna be like the second most targeted on that team for real. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm kind of banking on. So
oh, wide open.
All right. So Spaceman, which
Brandon,
is
man, that's funny. Mark just said
Spaceman's
KW back to the
one of
grave.
Roz's boys. He's a fantasy football analyst, and he's been sitting here picking away with Joe Burrow, Dalvin Cook, Trey Sermon, Justin Jefferson. Let me see. Who is this? AJ or Antonio? I think that's Antonio Brown. Dallas Goedert, DJ Moore, T. Higgins, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chenault, and Rondell Moore. Oh no, that's AJ Brown. My bad.
His that's why he went Sermon late. So I like that. Look at what he did. He went Cook. You guys let him go Cook, and then Jefferson, then AJ Brown. That's incredible. That's a hell of a.
He better hope
right
Kirk
there.
Cousins is a good quarterback.
Well, here's the thing: is when you're the one guy there, you're gonna get the hyper targeted. You know what I mean? And with someone who is one of the more accurate quarterbacks, like Kirk Cousins, for what it's worth, is one of the more accurate He's top 5 in accuracy every year. You know what I mean? So those targets those passes count. You know what I mean? Like, and then look at Thielen. Thielen had like hands of glue, right? As long as Thielen has good hands, Cousins is always putting it right there where it needs to be. Thielen falls into double-digit touchdowns. I'm just saying, like, I like this team. The running backs too. After Cook, though, you know what I mean? He gets. Of course, I like Sermon, but I mean, he's lacking a little depth there.
I like it.
All right.
And I like the Burrow Higgins stack too.
Oh, I'm not mad at that. That's a bonus right there.
All right, General Booty, one of the channel members. Jalen Hurts, Alvin Kamara, Najee Harris, Robert Woods, Julio Jones, T.J. Hawkinson, CEH, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Myles Gaskin,
the Fresh Prince of Helaire,
Curtis Samuel.
Oh, did I cut out? Oh shit! Yeah, my screen just went out. Okay, now we're good.
All right, there can't be two AJ Browns. So what's going on here?
That's Antonio Brown probably now.
And T.Y. Hilton. Let me go back to Spaceman.
You know what? You're right. Spaceman might have had Antonio Brown. Spaceman probably had A.B., not Hash Brown. My man, AJ.
All right. That's weird. But Hurts, Kamara, Harris, Woods, Jones, Julio Jones, Hawkinson, CEH, Gaskin, Curtis Samuel, T.Y. Hilton, and A. Brown.
This is a good team. He has depth everywhere. He has like a highly projected tight end as far as production goes, because he's gonna get a lot of garbage time targets. You know what I mean? And he's probably gonna be the number one on that team. When I'm talking about T.J. Hawkinson. And other than that, man, that one's a really good complete team right there. So far, like, he doesn't have really big holes there.
All right, moving along because we're coming up again. Frank has Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, Adam Thielen, Noah Fant, Kenny Golladay, Tyler Boyd, Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, Trevor Lawrence, and Nelson Aguilar.
This is a top-heavy team. You know what I mean? Like, he got some chunky running backs right there, Derrick Henry and Antonio Gibson. You know, but then it's like I said, it's top-heavy. You know what I mean? His depth is kind of meh, but it's still a good team.
All right, Mark, we're coming up on the clock here real quick. We've got 3 bench spots left. All right.
Okay.
Don't like any of it. When do we think Wentz is back? Wentz is going to be back sooner than we thought.
But yeah, fellas, man, it was a pleasure.
Appreciate you, man.
I can't wait to
All
get
right,
back.
man. See you later.
To get back here, man.
Be safe.
And one day I'm gonna show up to one of your Sundays one day in Virginia.
All right, man. That'll work.
Have a good one, Bogart.
Pleasure meeting
Thanks
you,
for
bro.
coming on, brother.
Oh yeah, pleasure to meet you too, brother. Hey, can you give me the boot off the screen?
The boot.
Yeah, give me the boot. Like my thing is froze.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Hey, Roz, if you're there, can you pause it?
It's every time I use the Zoom.
Well, damn. Why are you jumping around? How do I end? I don't know how. Let's see. Can you? Why is it jumping around?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
We are on the clock.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to. Okay.
Well, Ross has to pause it for a second.
Oh no, he's out. He's out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, we're on the clock.
Okay, they paused it.
Some reason you don't just pause it. You have the same power as I do.
Yeah, I see it now. Last week I had my screen covered, and I just saw it just now. My bad.
All right. Roz is
All right.
back from feeding the farm.
No. We got. He's gone. All right.
Okay.
I like having him on. We are on the clock. We got 3 positions left. You can go ahead and unpause it, Roz.
And that was, I mean, look, I'll tell you, that was good timing because I just got back from feeding the animals, but like you got the same powers, man. Do whatever you got to do.
I didn't see it last week.
I'm not going to stop you.
All right.
All right, we're on the clock.
So with Carson Wentz, I'm thinking with Carson Wentz coming back, I like for wide receiver depth the young kid Michael Pittman Jr. out there in Indianapolis. Or if you wanted to go with running backs, you could go with Gus Edwards, who's going to have a role. He's just not the starter, but if Dobbins gets hurt, he would be the starter. Madison is a great handcuff. We don't have Cook, but Cook's known to get hurt, and if he gets hurt, then you got Madison to insert there. I would go one of those 3, Pittman, Edwards, or Madison.
Go Pittman. And then we've got.
Good thing is we're still here, so let's look at our running backs. Pretty much all handcuff type of running backs.
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards is going to be a guy that you can put in the flex any given week because he's going to get goal line touches. So I like that for depth.
There you go.
And if anything happens to Dobbins, then you got the starter out in Baltimore.
So we got 3 more rounds left.
Yep, we got one more bench spot on our team, a defense and a kicker left.
Okay. And you're feeling good about this, even though I fucked up and took Dak in the very first pick?
No, see, it's kind of funny because that first week you thought I was saying it was a shit pick. It's not. I love Dak. It's just not the norm that you see across the leagues. But in like a normal, everyday, mixed up online drafts, you're not going to see that. But this is what you would consider a home league of sorts because it's channel members, it's Cowboys, it's you, it's the guests that are coming on. And most of us are Cowboys oriented. In home leagues, they always go a little bit different. And taking Dak 3, taking Dak 1. Last week it triggered more quarterbacks coming off early, but you still got Mahomes coming off in the first round by going Dak, and we were able to make up for it in that 2-12 and the 2-12 and the 3-1 pick when we wound up with Mixon and Lamb. I mean, if this was one of those quote unquote normal leagues, I would have got probably a running back at 1. I might have even, for purposes of this league, gone Zeke. Like I said earlier when I called you before the draft, for running back to have that running back in round 1, and then I would have gone probably wide receiver in that second round. And if I was going to go early for Dak in a normal league, I would have taken my shot in the 3rd. We still wind up with Dak, a good running back in Mixon, and a great wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb. So we're good to go.
Okay.
It worked out.
All right, we're up at 18 picks.
How you doing over there, Ross? How's your team feeling? I'm getting slapped for asking. He knows he's
well. You know, the first 7 rounds I had to pick directly off my sheet in order, which means I couldn't pick my own. Like I'm highlighting the sheet online so people can go back and look where my picks were.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been kind of nice since, except for the fact that Tay just took damn next guy on my list. First snipe, an entire draft. What the hell round are we even in? 13th round, and he snipes.
Chuba Hubbard.
Robert, how do I like DirecTV so far? The funny thing is I don't really watch that much TV. I mean, basically, I only got it because of the Sunday package. Although my wife likes it because she's got it streaming now on her phone. You know, it's kind of like we don't need to waste money on getting DirecTV. And it was kind of like, well, the good thing is I can get rid of some of the cable boxes that I have for Verizon, and so kind of will pay for itself because I can stream it directly into the TV.
Oh.
So like the TV inside, it's a smart TV, so you don't need to have a cable box. So I can get rid of the DVR that's down here, and I've got rid of this box. So you know, and I'm going to kind of go through. You can get the Roku's and plug those in and do away with having boxes as well. So you can go through and spend $29, and then you don't have to worry about having a box, or if you have smart TV. So from that standpoint, Verizon's bill is going to get cut quite a bit from getting rid of those boxes, and probably, like I said, I don't watch that much regular TV. It's either football, ESPN, or NFL Network, so it works good for me. Now, it hasn't rained yet. Now, that's going to be the big question is
Did it rain up here today?
No, I mean, rain, you know, like sometimes when you get really bad rainstorms, at least years
That's what I'm
ago-
saying. Did it rain up here today?
No, not yet.
It rained down there on the way up here. It rained where I was.
Well, that's that black cloud that's following you.
Well, no, it was sunny when I got up here.
It just hasn't caught up with you yet.
No, because I heard from the hurricane.
Yeah,
I guess
that's-
the hurricane we supposed to get rain.
Yeah, there's flash flood warning, but see,
Yeah.
it's always sunny at my house.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Rasheed, which team name are you, boss?
I'm still the New York Stinking Giants.
I think he's Utah in this right now. Utah
Am I?
assholes.
Utah assholes. Why is he Utah assholes?
Yeah. why am I
The
doing-
previous owner who dropped out, that's what he called himself.
He's got to change his team name.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
I was looking for him, like, where the hell is he?
Well, I just left it.
Who's
It said
Utah?
assholes.
How's Tay's team?
I mean, that's what Mark told
That
me.
makes sense.
Justin
That makes
Herbert,
sense.
Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Keenan Allen, Brandon Ayuk, double Keenan Allen leagues for you. Brandon Ayuk, Waller, nice. Anderson, Bucker, Stafford, Drake, Mike Williams. I like Mike Williams a lot. Nice pick there late.
Going on with my quarterback.
James White and Neron. Yeah, he's a fun one to pick up, especially if you got Herbert. If he can stay healthy, that'll be nice for you. Really, really nice for you.
All right, Stuart. This is my last bench pick. I have 3 guys. So first I need you to say green, blue, or white.
Well, you know me. I like the green, sir.
Green?
Did I stutter?
Oh,
Oh, the green. Okay, so I got you. All right. So now I need you to tell me green east or green west.
West side.
I mean, I just want you to think about this because you understand you are making my final pick for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want you.
Going with what comes to me. You understand? I've been passing the Dutchie from the left-hand side. We started with green because I like the green, and I'm from the west side of Plano, so we're going to go west. Go ahead.
So you just made me bypass the blue entirely. I just want to make sure we went to the green. Now we're going green west side.
What I said? Who is
Damn it. Of all the picks, that would have been my third. But we're doing this for fun, and it's the last bench spot, and I can't find him. He keeps disappearing. There he is. Oh, I can't pull the trigger, man. I can't.
Hey, you put yourself here. Go ahead and do it.
All right, boom, did it. Done it. Over.
Kenny
pressure,
Gainwell,
no
let's
pressure
be
to do it.
crying. Kenny Gainwell should be all right for you. I'm not a Sanders guy. Kenny Gainwell's going to get that PPR work. One of the best pass catchers coming out of the draft, and he's a
But I'm
running.
not trying to say Philly gonna win the league. All right. What I'm trying to say is I got 2 Philly guys now.
Oh yeah, because you got your boy Rager.
Yeah, see, I don't mind my boy Rager, and I love my boy Gainwell. Don't get me wrong. He was one of my Devy guys. I've had him for 2 years on my Devy squad, waiting for him to come out of college. But,
You
damn,
want
man.
to explain what Devi is, Ross?
So, Mark, someday we're going to introduce you to something new. It's called Debbie, it's developmental.
Oh,
what you
okay.
do is you draft college players, and then they sit on your practice squad until it's time for them to become in the NFL. They belong to you.
That's too I ain't got that kind of time.
Or hold on a minute. Wait. We can do the camp to camp, and that means that you draft an entire college team, of fantasy players. They compete for one title, and you also compete with an NFL title, and those guys all transfer over to your NFL team.
You're hurting his
brain. You're hurting Mark. You're hurting Mark.
bro, I ain't got that kind of time.
I'm over here.
Look, we got a hard time.
When you called him Rain Man the other night, Mark,
we got a hard time here paying attention to the leagues.
Understand, I ain't got time to watch college football, man. I mean, seriously.
It's Saturdays. It's not for college football.
We actually have a deal that, okay, the way I end up studying the Dallas Cowboys and the amount of time I spend there, it's like, you just can't have another sport, because if I'm going to do something, I got to do it all the way, or I don't do it at all. So it's so I choose. I'll stick with football, NFL football, man. You're not getting me that far down. Debbie. Debbie does college.
Reports,
okay.
And they come in, and you haven't actually seen any of this, then all you have is a bunch of pieces of paper.
See, Roz is one of the most prepared, analytically driven Rolodexes you can call up and talk to or pop a question out to.
I steal spaceman shit.
Dude, I can't even keep up with y'all's texts, okay? you guys, I go at the end of the day, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about with all these texts, man?
Way too deep.
I mean, come on. And you think I'm going to be able to deal with college players, too? Come on, man.
No, see, I asked him to explain what Debbie is, not to ask you to play Debbie.
So Debbie, here's the key.
The only Debbie I remember is Debbie Does Dallas. Okay, that's as far.
Debbie, developmental with a B as in Victor.
See, I thought you said
not a
Debbie
B as in double D.
I thought you said
no more
Debbie. I was like, okay, all right.
How many more rounds
you
we got?
Two more? You could have already owned Micah Parsons before he ever got drafted.
Ooh.
Of course, then if he got drafted by the Eagles, you'd have to dump him, which means, Debbie's probably not for you.
Mark through the season. Sorry to interrupt.
All right, we're on the clock.
Through the season, typically.
Go get your boy. Get your boy, Beasley.
Oh, no, man. I don't want Mr. Hot Sauce.
Get hot sauce.
Mark, it's our last pick at the skill position.
Get your hot sauce.
I'm staring at him, but the young kid down here feels so good. Ramondre Stevenson out there in New England.
See, that was my blue, and if you didn't talk about him, I was whoop your ass. Straight up, come down there and whoop your ass.
I've been sitting here kind of chewing my lips, like just waiting to get here.
All right.
This kid, ahead. I'll let Ross talk about him, but we're going to go ahead and pick Ramondre Stevenson with the last pick of the draft for us.
Okay.
We got defense and kicker, but that's our last skill guy.
So Ramondre Stevenson, here's what you need to know. First, you got to look for the big backs that can catch, and that's kind of like a big picture, macro level. Then you say, okay, can this big back move? Okay, good. We're coming down. We're getting better. Now, does he have feet?
Robert, I'll look for that.
Hey, we're on the clock. Hold on, Mark. Mark, you want to go with Zerline at kicker?
Greg the leg.
For 2 weeks in a row?
Huh?
Did you pick them last week?
We got Young Huku last week. We didn't get Zerline.
I thought you got Greg the leg.
Yeah. No, well, he's supposedly coming back, beginning to work out, getting close to returning. So, yeah.
And he's attached to this offense. So if he plays well, he does well. Boom. And then we need to go. Our last pick is going to be
defense.
But that's going to be a while.
So the most important thing, just to close out Stevenson, most important thing is that while he is not what we would consider an elite first-round talent in any particular area, he has an all-around skill set as well as the size and production background, a little bit of production before he pissed people off, smoked some weed, got kicked off the team, or I don't even know exactly what went down. But he definitely is turning the corner, and if you want a big guy like that on New England, I mean, that's just a winning combination as much as I hate the Patriots.
First preseason game out there, he rumbled and stumbled for what, like
91 yards. And if you check the TikTok, Mark, we put that out back in the second week of July.
Okay.
Oh, he's out. Wow.
You know, just your TikTok, the Jobu Sports Report on TikTok. Just search hashtag. You don't even have to hashtag. Just search Jobu Sports Report. You will find all of the videos. Mark has JSR Fantasy out there. You'll see Stu's bright and smiley face there.
Yeah, you need to change that to a picture of Jobu, not me.
Why? You're part of Jobu Sports Report?
Yeah.
You need to start making videos on that account. That's what you need to do.
Measly Beasley.
And then you get paid.
You get paid, huh?
Yeah. We get him popping on that JSR Fantasy. He ties his bank account to it. They just funnel money to him. It's like a laundering. You know, like think of it of it as a free way for TikTok to get people's drug money in, and then they give it to us, and then they turn around and they get it back in taxes.
Okay.
Oh wait, I just tied government to TikTok, didn't I?
Don't you work for the government?
What time?
You done talking about
Is that
TikTok?
one more pick, or how many?
Yes, I do work for the government, and I am done talking about TikTok.
All
I'm
right.
on the clock. TikTok on the clock.
All right, let me try something here.
You know what? We're trying to make this fun, right? This is supposed to be fun, right? Okay. If I'm gonna make this fun, I'm gonna take my defense for the first time ever that I can remember.
Got him being traded right now to the Green Bay Packers. He has a chance to probably be their third cornerback for IDPs. He's about a 40 tackle a year guy.
Okay. All right. So I just paired my phone with the podcaster so I can actually have my phone go into the system. Sorry. I was at your TikTok here. I'm still trying.
I was going to say that sounded like me. I don't like listening to me, actually.
But I just have to show you this right above
actually, I'm still trying
Jobu Sports
I
Report.
still don't know how to work the damn thing.
my head.
Just go to the magnifying glass at the bottom for Discover, and then in the search bar, type Jobu Sports Report. It'll bring up anything with that hashtag, which Mark has over 40,000 different views using that hashtag.
Is it all?
Okay. All right. So at least I figured out how to do that. So yeah,
that was actually a good TikTok. That one you just played.
You need to get him the clips of Philly 500 and Rasheed so we can throw those up there.
I'm working on the converter. Mark's got me on that path. I just got to figure it out. Right. Look, I've been a little distracted lately. You know.
Oh God! Please don't let me help you get fans.
I can only do so much, you know.
Take your time. It ain't no rush.
All right. So we got 9 picks left for us to get back on the
Rasheed
clock.
not ready to go viral just yet.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's all good though. It's all good. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
It's all fun. I love. It's great that we've had the opportunity to become friends. That I've had the opportunity, and now Corey and I being friends, getting to know Mark, getting to know you guys.
I don't understand what Philadelphia is asking.
As a fan,
Philadelphia doesn't know what he's asking.
Mark, it's been really fun over time watching the interaction with you, Rasheed, watching the interaction with Philly 500, E2, and all the guys that have been through. And it's cool to be able to play fantasy football with you
He'd
guys.
like to know if you'd rather have a slow 7-foot-tall wide receiver that catches everything, or a fast 6'1" and can catch great.
Right, catch great automatically trumps everything because contested balls, lack of separation. I don't care if you're fast or not. If you can catch it every time, then you wouldn't be Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith getting it popped out every time the guy hits you.
There you go.
Shots
now those guys are out of practice. I'm not saying they're bad, but that's what's been happening is these guys are getting the ball popped out because they're not holding on to it. I'd rather have the great catch over everything.
All right.
Sticky fingers.
Wow, somebody thinks he's going to be a sleeper. Or hurt.
Wait a minute. I'm on the clock. I got to make a pick. Well, that's easy. Did y'all seriously just leave me Buffalo's kicker? Oh, forget that. I'll take Indy's.
Just give him Bass.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with Indy's kicker because he's not. I don't have to change him out till week 14.
Rodrigo.
I got him for 13 games. I don't have to think about a kicker or a defense.
All right.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting it. I'm trying to remember. Philadelphia's screwing with me now.
That's what he does.
I know, but the problem is that it's ringing a bell and it's messing me up.
Philadelphia. Win.
Why? Oh.
He's found somebody new to fuck with now, so he's happy.
I love it. See, I'm blind in one eye. I don't have to follow the chat.
The last pick.
Well, no, he specifically sent it out to me, though.
What? Ben Roethlisberger didn't get picked yet? Wow.
Big Ben is really.
He's still on the board.
Wow.
Well, we only have to start one, and I only have one quarterback myself. And I don't have to change him till week 13.
What are you going to do in your bye week?
Week 13?
Yeah.
I'll pick up anybody.
Drop a bench player, pick
and
up.
That's 13. That's 13 weeks down the road. I don't even care.
Oh, I heard that. He said, "I don't give a shit." Damn. He said, "I don't give a rat's ass."
That's if you look at. All right, Stu, do you want to bring up my team real quick?
Yeah.
I'll pause it. Don't worry about it. I'll pause it on your final pick there.
Okay, pause.
Pause.
Well, on their final pick. It's not there yet.
Right.
You want to bring up my team real quick, though?
It's up.
Ooh.
All right. I just want you guys to take a quick look and see if you see a pattern developing at all. Because remember, I'm all about spreadsheets and patterns and numbers.
You know what? For my last pick of the Jobu Sports Report draft.
The last one.
Since I'm watching the Jets, it's going to be Jamison Crowder.
Jets.
Jamison Crowder.
You're going with guys that other people are saying aren't going to do anything, but you think will and have high upside down on your bench.
Go, Pack, go.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm sorry, Stu. I didn't mean to actually analyze the players. My bad, bro. No, what I was saying. All right, what I was saying is if you look down the bye weeks, 13, 14, 14, 14, 12, I don't have to worry about most of my team all year.
You got the last pick, Mark.
So let me ask a question. What is the biggest matrix for a defense where you can score the most points? Is that takeaways?
Turnovers.
All right, I want my Cowboys defense. They're going to get the ball this year.
13 in week 7.
I was kind of thinking the same thing earlier today. They're going to get turnovers.
In a basic league like this, Stu, break that down for him. I'm sorry, I jumped on you, but
13 in week
break
7.
down with a basic league how the turnovers are going to jump.
Let me pull up the points real quick, and we'll show them. You can run it down, but with the defense, let me move you guys. Ooh. With the defense, you don't want to give up a ton of points. That's the part about the Cowboys that does scare me. But league settings.
Well, to answer Philadelphia's question on a 7-foot wide receiver, considering there's only ever been 2, I don't know. I thought for a minute that he was messing with me on the feather hands, but that wasn't it. That dude wasn't 7 foot in the movie.
All right, Mark, can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
With the different point values?
Mm-hmm.
Safety, you're going to get a point. But down here in the points allowed, this is where
it's meh.
Okay.
Your points allowed, your yardage allowed, like everybody's going to fluctuate and average out through the whole year. So
as long as we don't
you guys got 15 seconds to make a pick.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm pausing it.
Okay, there we go.
Go back to that.
There we go. We're done.
Go ahead, Raj. You take it. But we're here.
I was just saying. The big thing I wanted to point out was what you just went to is the yardage and the points allowed. In a basic league traditional like this, those are irrelevant because they're not going to swing a week really far enough. So then I was turning it back to you to explain what points you would need.
Right. Coming back up here to the top. I think I had it. Where'd it go? But you get points for fumbles. You get points for interceptions.
Yeah.
You get points for touchdowns, safeties.
Yeah. I think block field goals. I think you get a couple of points for block field goals and stuff too.
Okay. All right, so that's why I think the Cowboys' defense is going to be more aggressive. They're going to get more takeaways.
Yeah, block punter field goal is 6 points.
Yeah.
Hey, gents, I'm going to head up and jump off now. I have to go and prepare to get this brisket up on the smoker.
Oh, damn. All right, I'll be heading right over.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
He's bringing company.
I'm looking forward to it, and,
All right, that's
all right, man. Be safe, man.
Appreciate
Can't wait.
you being here, Richard, and hopefully we're going to be kicking your ass.
We'll see. Y'all take care.
All right, man. You too.
How does Tay's team look?
There, I'll give it to you, Roz.
Y'all better make Tay team looking good, man. He out there working. He ain't even pick his team.
Hey, which name is?
So I'm gonna unpause you real quick, and you go ahead and make your pick. But
let me.
Well, no, let's hold it on pause. I'll go ahead and do Tay's team quick. There's really not a whole lot to talk about. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, have you seen this team?
Did he pick it, or did somebody pick it for him?
No, he
was dipping in and out drafting.
Yeah, he was able to make some picks. He just made really bad ones.
Shit.
No, I'm just kidding, Pete. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I see Pat Mahomes for his quarterback.
He started with Patrick Mahomes, which, look, it was and George Kittle, which Bogart was talking about, that scarcity of certain positions. Yeah. Well, in this case, you have a plentiful amount because we're only starting one each, and he has elite ones. All right, we talked about that last week, so he's solid there. Sutton Evans and Michael Thomas is going to give him a solid receiving with, his bench isn't looking like anything magical, but it's definitely enough to carry him through when those guys are on bye. The rest of the time, those guys can carry him. I am a little concerned about the running backs. If David Johnson gets the lead role, he has a second starter. Otherwise, Chase Edmonds is going to share time, and he only has really one starter. But then again, he's not alone. Like if you look at mine, I have a few shared backfield guys too. So it's not the end of the world. What I do like, Mahomes and Jones, he doesn't have to worry about them all year because they're not off till week 12 and 13. And right there tells me, like, he can play with the rest of his roster because he has two of the top needs filled for most of the season. I'll probably see him in the playoffs.
Okay.
We'll see. Tay, you still out?
Probably is not going to take the title from me, but I'll see him in the playoffs.
We'll butt heads at the end, sir. We'll butt heads at the end. Doing the analytics.
All right. Tay out there being a trooper, working and drafting. Get it done.
All right. So which are the? I guess Ross is saying he's the juggernaut team.
Roz is undefeated until somebody proves him otherwise.
All right. Oh, wow.
Okay.
In his head, it is.
In his head, I like that.
He's one of the more prepared guys. He's one of the more, I give credit where credit's due. Roz is one of the more prepared guys that I've ever had the pleasure of getting to know, much less becoming friends with. I think that I'm a fantasy junkie, and I've been playing since 2001, and I spend all day, every day since I work from home, listening to either Cowboys content or fantasy football content. I study up on fantasy. I've been drafting in leagues with Roz, dynasty leagues, other best ball leagues. I've been drafting since, what were we saying the other day, Roz? Since like February, we've been drafting since then.
Yeah, I started actually preparing right after the Super Bowl. I think when the first leagues rolled over.
With me, I've got so much fantasy information in my head on draft day, it's nice because I can just navigate the draft and I know what areas, what guys I want to go with. But I process it. I have like, if we can share gifs on the channel, like the beautiful mind gif and all the numbers and everything going on. I've got a calculation about how I feel about players based on research, what I've seen. I try to watch as much football as I can. But Roz, my God, this man has so much information.
He's like Rain Man.
Boy. And then
Man.
And
I am a very good driver.
And he gets good information from quality people. Some of the people, one of the guys that he looks to is Spaceman, who's playing in this league for this league. But Roz, 24/7 news is going through his head, and he's got the stats like Rain Man just packed up there. Love that.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm pretty much closer to Mark. Mark's in. I just started maybe 3-4 years ago, so I'm learning the ropes as I go, man. But I appreciate you guys, and I watch you guys all the time. Mark, I watch you all the time, man.
I appreciate that.
Happy to be drafted with you guys.
You're over there in Discord throughout the year. Me and Roz will both be there. Just ask us questions. If you're a channel member, so you'll be that little fantasy section that's in there. You have access to that. If you want to ask waiver wire questions, trade questions. Doesn't matter that we're in the same league. We're there to talk fantasy. So, I mean, we're going to run into talking to each other. It is what it is. We're all in leagues together in this thing, but we're here to help you out. Bogart, who's on the show today, when he gets his Discord figure out, he'll be in there to help out. Alex Marino, Fantasy Football Hustler. We'll have different analysts and content creators that are there. They won't be there full time. Me and Roz are, but there's plenty of people with deep experience in fantasy football there to help you guys out.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Hey, Stu, you're going to need to make that pick, man.
Y'all still got to pick.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Done.
Did y'all pick?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Dunzo.
Okay. So is that the end of the draft? Everybody's picked?
Yep.
Well, I'll be a mother humper.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody noticed, but Spaceman was in the chat quite a bit. Apparently, I was pissing him off at the end because I was sniping him on some of his analytic darlings.
All right, let me go back.
Oops.
I'm going to say this to you, Roz.
What the hell's going on out here?
Jets up 17-14.
Need to.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is Clay Matthews? Did he play today?
No, he didn't.
Man, to hell with them.
Okay.
I don't even care.
Oh.
You do too.
Oh,
you
guess
did.
what? Guess what? First week of fantasy football. That's who I'm playing.
I see it.
Who you
too.
playing? Me?
No, I'm playing Brother Ross. And guess who's going to win that game? Who's projected to win the game?
Roz, you hear this?
But he's supposed to be championship bound. Okie dokie.
Brother Roz, you heard him, didn't you?
Don't
you know what? I was going to change my name, but I'm not going to change my name now. I'm going to keep it the Utah A-holes.
You're going to keep it the Utah assholes?
I'm going to keep that name. I might have to change it to Virginia or Stafford, but I might keep the last part of that.
That's funny.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for whoever got kicked out.
All right. So next weekend we'll have draft number 3, right? That one's filled up, right?
We're going to get those invites out sometime soon.
Tomorrow night.
All right.
Good.
Invites will be out by 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night.
And in 2 hours and 21 minutes, the Dallas Cowboys will be playing the Texans.
Oh, Lord,
and we will be live streaming that. My man E2 Blue is going to come over for that tonight. And then tomorrow, 1 o'clock, the New York Stinking Giants play, which is relative. And we'll be live streaming during that. And my man Rashid, I think, is going to be in the house as well, right?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah. Do I have to get you a different seat?
You might have to.
Okay, I'll pull out.
I mean, I farted in this chair already, so I don't think E2 want to sit here.
Rasheed claiming his seat.
I mean,
so
Mark,
you've
can I just please point something out here?
That chair.
New York stinking
What's
seat.
that?
What is this?
I'm just saying, like, it's all in fun, and we love fantasy, and that's what it's all about, is having fun. But like, this guy's coming at me, and his defensive team is he's only getting points if they smash the Giants week 1.
That was my hesitation of picking them. That was my hesitation. So,
I mean, he's coming. He's coming for me.
He's coming for
but
him, but he might lose.
But hey, wait a minute. What did you say?
What
did you say? You just said 1 week. 1 week. I just need 1 week, and then after that, I'm smooth sailing.
Director Fury, the council has made a decision.
I recognize the council has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
Hey, long as they beat Kansas City twice, the Raiders twice, and the Chargers twice, I'm good.
Oh, I'm scared. We're projected to lose week 1. Kiss my ass, ESPN.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course, ESPN. You got to understand the matrix.
Because
you
guess
put
what?
Cowboys losing, you're going to get clicks.
Of course, you guys are going against Tampa Bay. Y'all not getting no points.
Nice call, Rasheed. Tampa Bay versus Dallas, week 1 in fantasy football, JSR 2.
Who do we play first week?
I'm pulling up the box score. They've got Tom Brady as their quarterback.
Yeah, y'all go, dude. No way.
We'll be broadcasting Cowboys, Tampa Bay, and in JSR 2, we'll be playing against Brady with Dak.
Yep.
Stewart needs a new computer.
David Wiley says, what about tacos? Was David Wiley part of the draft today?
Was he? I thought he was.
I thought he
I
was.
have the list up in front of
No,
me.
because
If
he was
he's not,
doing
then he's in.
super chats.
Okay.
I don't see him offhand.
Okay.
Silence of Fred Henry. All right.
Fred Henry. Who's Fred Henry?
I think he was picking after me.
Hold up.
Oh.
The Utah assholes are projected to win by 2.1 points. Like,
Okay.
that's a field goal. Come on. That's like Vegas telling you that the Giants are going to win by 3. That doesn't mean
That could be. I mean,
thing.
that could be 2. Hey, that's a lot closer to the championship.
That's 2 points.
That's a
That's
lot
2
closer
points.
to the championship. Long as you play to win the game.
Okay.
It don't matter about how many points.
I got nothing.
If it's by 1, 2, 3, 15, 16, you play to win the game.
He does have a stout team. Tom Brady, Chris Carson, J.K. Dobbins, Devontae Adams, and Ridley.
That's all right. Y'all can tell me that. That's all good.
Okay, so by the projections here, I'm gonna get my lunch handed to me by Silence of the Lambs.
Not going to happen.
Wow. 19 points. See, now that's an ass whooping.
Not going to happen.
That's I'm a hell of an underdog there.
Plus, we've got our bench. We're not locked into Javonte Williams week 1, even though we might go.
Y'all going?
Oh my
You
God.
and your GM are going to switch
Tom
up
Brady.
players.
Yeah. Just not
This
catching
is
up to that?
epic.
You just now catching up to that one?
Yeah. I was looking at just the overall scoreboard, not the players.
Dak first time week 1. Jobu's Mutts versus good old Fred Henry.
Troy Daniels, thank you for that super chat, bro. We got you covered for our game day drawing. You and David Wiley both. And we'll be out here tonight. Just get a receiver. Okay.
No more receivers.
All right, look. At the end of the day, Rasheed, it doesn't matter if you win or I win. I mean, obviously I will, but it doesn't matter because we're both going to outscore Jobu Smuts week 1. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't see it happening for y'all.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Especially with Dak Prescott.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now I wasn't going there.
Wait a
That's
minute.
just foolish.
Who's Rasheed's quarterback?
Name my quarterback.
Who's your quarterback?
You want my
Dak
quarterback?
Prescott.
Yeah, who's your quarterback?
Joe Mixon, who if he stays
It
healthy,
is Justin Herbert. That was Rookie of the Year last year. That had better numbers than Dak Prescott his rookie year.
Sophomore slump.
So you trying to say he's going to regress like Dak?
But don't
Like
think he's
most quarterbacks.
No. Did you hear the reports out of Chargers camp? He doesn't need.
Are we talking about practice?
He's already got the playbook down, and he doesn't need an arm wrist to call the plays out. He has it memorized.
Okay, Rasheed.
You mean he's a professional quarterback and he learned the playbook?
He learned the playbook.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see.
Slump. Okay.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be the silent
We'll see. The thing about it is he ain't gonna come in at the last second, 5 minutes before the first game, and then we're going against Washington too. Oh, I can't wait for that game.
Okay.
The Chargers against the. Oh no.
Okay.
There won't be no Chase Young on my guy.
You hope there won't be.
There won't be no Chase Young on my guy.
He might get knocked the fuck out.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Utah assholes.
Look at my team.
You got Matthew Stafford, huh?
That's my
Can
backup.
I change my team name now that we're through the draft?
You should be able to, I think. I thought I'm going to change mine.
I wanted to leave it there if people wanted to get hold of me, but.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford's my backup.
Okay. You're going to need him.
Of course.
All right. With that being said, go ahead. Stu froze.
Did he? Oh, there you go.
There's nothing over there in a league where you start one quarterback. There's plenty of guys that you can stream if you need a backup. Or are you just worried about one or the other?
I'm surprised nobody picked up Cam.
Cam. Oh, Cam.
See the best players left available.
We are.
All right, Utah. I don't know if you want to refresh the screen there, but now you can see our matchup properly.
Oh God!
I told you I needed to computer it.
Did you change it? Did you switch out some players?
No. I changed the team name to TikTok. You're on the clock.
Okay, TikTok. You're on the clock.
I got you.
All right.
I got you. Yeah, once I get home, I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna keep the a-holes, but I'm gonna change it to something else.
Well, in the meantime, we are 2 hours and 13 minutes away from the Dallas Cowboys taking the Texans, in which case we're going to be doing a live stream. So I'm going to be up. It's going to be a long mother humping day. So let me say I appreciate everybody coming in here and being part of the draft. We got all season to be enjoying what we've the seeds that we've sowed. What?
Your foot bleeding.
Oh, it's from this one. Yeah. I got it from here.
Okay.
Yeah, I scratched my foot there. So I'm going to kill this stream, and I'm going to be back in about an hour and a half to go ahead and get ready to rock and roll. And stuff. I got to go cook some Jobu wings. Got to make some wings.
It was a great time.
And
I hope you had a good time, Tay.
I had a great time with it.
It was great, man. Great with you guys. Great chatting with you guys, man.
All right. Sounds like a winner to me.
All
Anybody
right,
got anything to add?
Good luck.
You're going to need it.
Tonight. Good luck, everybody, except for the
Let the trash talking begin.
There you go. Oh, you're holding the Joe Bardi. I mean, the Lombardi there. Okay. I think
he's allowed to talk because he's got to play me, and better hype it now before you get smacked down.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said,
that's okay. No, that's good. That's good. I like it.
That's all right. We'll see. We'll see. Monday afternoon. That Monday. What is it? That Tuesday afternoon after I whip up on that behind.
There we go.
I got 20 on the assholes. A-holes.
There we go. I got money on me too.
No, Ray. Thanks for the streak, Mark. Stream. Okay.
If you win, I change my name to I Got Dime.
Oh, after Danny? After Danny? No. Don't even do Danny. Don't even do Danny Dime. Do Danny double nickel.
Troy Daniels got you covered.
Double nickel. Let's change it to double nickel.
All right. And with that being said, I got to do this for Stewart.
For us today, and we will leave you with a. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. thing sucks. 5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album.